Hello and welcome to my Mind of Your Matter. My name is Rick, and welcome to another hot day here in Connecticut. Holy moly, it's hot outside. It feels like it's summertime. It's like it feels. I checked the temperature. It said 77. It felt more like 80. The sun is so strong right now, and I literally just got a tan coming home from my physical therapy. Um, Physical therapy was pretty good. It went into overtime. I ended up doing an hour and a half of physical therapy. Um, Man, it's a lot of work I put in. I put in so much time and so much work for myself to be able to be mobile and be able to do the things that I want to do in my life. I got a lot of plans for the future, trips that I want to do, that I am going to do. Like this year, I had a great year. I feel like next year is going to even be even more better. I have things in my head that are just coming to me, which is cool. Um, I'm able to help people with my gifts, and not only for me, but for every one of you, and especially those who come onto the show and help out, like Amber did yesterday. She's a sweetheart. She's like she's not. You can't replace her. She's special. She is, and yeah, she. I wish she could be my co-host, like literally, like team up together and do a channel, and it's just us two, and we just take on the world, and help people with our gifts because she's gotten so good and so enlightened, and I can feel the energy. It's just, uh, it feels so good. It's. I'm so happy for her. I am. And Alex, I love Alex. Alex is awesome. He pops in and out from time to time, which is cool. He does his numerology, and he's really good at what he does. So I love psychics from all different parts of the world. Everyone has like their own psychic abilities, and we're able to come together as one and try to help others. That's my goal. As the channel grows and gets bigger, I'll invest more into the channel. Right now I could hold up to 10 individuals at one time, including myself. So it'll be me and 9 others at the same time, like a Brady Bunch, which is really cool. Um, Rumble, you guys are amazing over there. I'm getting so many views on Rumble. I truly appreciate it. I made my first monetization. I got some monies. I got 2 cents. Hey, it's better than nothing. Let me tell you, YouTube, I've done for so many years. I gotten zero off of YouTube. I just spent 1 week in Rumble, and I got 2 cents. So with those 2 cents, hey, yeah, I'm happy. I'm not gonna touch it. It's gonna just that account is just gonna stay there. I'm not even gonna look into that money or touch any of that once I make in the future. I'm just gonna let it sit there and just let it bankroll. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Just let that money grow. And I can't wait to do exclusives on Rumble, talking anything political, current events, anything that you feel from your heart that you want to get out, especially talking politics, because here YouTube, they're very finicky when you start talking about politics or anything with a virus, or they just, I don't know. Someone needs to buy YouTube. Someone needs to get their money together, a billionaire like Elon Musk, and come in and just take over YouTube and buy YouTube also, and bring more of a free speech to YouTube, because YouTube is as worse as Twitter, or even worse than Twitter, um, which is crazy because there's so many bots, so many. It's just a lot on YouTube. I wish someone would come and just buy the damn place, and make it into a better place. I wish I had the money to do it, because I would have bought it, and I would have made it such a better platform than what it is today. But with that said, I'm glad to be on Rumble. Rumble, I feel like it has bright future ahead of it. I feel the energy on Rumble, and I'm gonna continue, and I'm gonna produce a lot more shows from there. Um, Angel, what's up? How you doing? Happy Monday to you too. The Powerball is going crazy. It's at close to $2 billion. The payout will be somewhere around $1 billion. If I was to win, things will change, of course. You'll know if I won, but you have to play to win. And I did play. I played a good amount of tickets, not a lot, but I got 10 tickets for the Powerball and 2 tickets for the Mega Millions. Just because the Mega Millions is close to 200 million. So I was like, if I'm not a billionaire, maybe I can be a millionaire. That'll be nice. Which would be half of, it'll probably be like 90 million if you was to win the Mega Millions on this drawing. But $2 billion, it's crazy that they just literally take half of that money for taxes and all this other bullshit that you gotta pay, which it's wild, but you still will be a billionaire. I would do so much good. It's not even funny. I already have plans if I did win and what I would do. Um, a lot of traveling, that's for sure. I'll be doing shows from all around the world. Like my background could be like the pyramids for my show. It'll be the pyramids of Egypt as my background. It's like, oh yeah, look, I'm doing live here from Egypt, guys. Egypt's a little crazy. It is crazy out there. It's wild. I had a friend of mine went this year to Egypt, and he told me never again. He told me never again. It just was. He had trouble with because he had taken his equipment, his camera, to take pictures and stuff, and the airport security was just giving him a hassle because he wanted to make sure that whatever pictures, whatever he was gonna be, like, he made sure he was empty on his card, but then on the way back out of the country, they gave him a hassle just going through his camera, checking out his pictures and checking out the videos that he did and stuff like that. Which was, it can be a hassle. You got to follow their rules. It's their country, their rules. So I would like to have the backdrop with the pyramids live. That would be so cool. That would be super cool. And just go to different places around the world and enjoy the beauty of this planet. This planet is so big, but yet so little. It is. It's so big in our eyes, but so little in space. Like if you go off a distance, our planet is just a little speck, a little rock. But yet when we're here on the ground, it seems like forever big, and it really isn't. But I would like to have different backdrops of different locations. I would love to go to Australia. I would love to go to New Zealand, Japan. I would like to go the Philippines. Oh man, I know people from the Philippines, and they will welcome me in with open arms. They will cook for me every day. They would take care of me. They would take me everywhere. Oh man, that would be so great to go to the Philippines. The food is amazing too. Don't get it twisted. I love good food. Even from around the world, it's something different. I like Japan. I want to go to Japan. I would love to go to Japan for a week or two and enjoy the atmosphere there. The only thing that scares me about Japan is the earthquakes. That's really what concerns me there. Um, but I've seen a lot of videos from other YouTubers from Japan, and man, it's so different. It's different. The food is different. It's fresher. It looks delicious. I mean, if you're really into seafood, oh, that's the place to be. I mean, the sushi. Uh, I can't wait. If I do get something off the lottery, I don't even care if it's only $100,000. I will still take a trip, and enjoy my life around this world. Um, it would be something special. Definitely this year, I have a few trips that I have in my head that I want to do. I definitely am going to go on a cruise for a week. Definitely going to be going to Puerto Rico. I'm also thinking about going to Iceland just because I want to do certain things out there. I've never seen an active volcano, so I would like to take a tour to see the active volcanoes and also go to the Blue Lagoon, which is it's a bucket list for me to do and want to do. And also, I want to go to Vegas. I want to go to Vegas. I want to see my friend Amber so she could come and hang out with me and show me around because I'd never ever been to Vegas. So it would be my first time there, and we would have a great time. I mean, yes, we would have a great time. And go back to Arizona because I've been to Phoenix before. I want to go visit Angel, spend a day or two because it would be like a kind of like a layover because I'll fly into Arizona, Phoenix, stay for a few days, say hi to Angel, and have a dinner, and then fly out um, to Nevada and go to Vegas first. Probably go to Reno and see my friend Amber, and then go to Vegas and stay a few days there in Vegas, and then come back. um, my dream is to be able to go to Japan, which is a long trip from where I'm at. It's a very long flight. I would love to go to Hawaii. I think Hawaii is a beautiful state, beautiful island. Um, would love to go out there. Um, and where else would I go? Indonesia keeps popping up to my head. I wouldn't mind going to Morocco. Um, that would be beautiful. Italy will be also another spot I would love to go. Um, right now, there's just a lot of conflict, a lot of things going on in Europe with what's going on out there. Um, it's the threat of war and talking about war and there's a lot of things happening behind the scenes, and it's not going to be a good time for those who live out there in Europe, especially this winter. Is going to be a little rough year for winter. And um, the next 2 years is going to be hectic. It's going to be very hectic in Europe until here in America we get hopefully we get a new president, a different president. Maybe Trump could come back into office. That'll be great because that will help the world. I think Trump could help the world, like not save the world because I don't think he's not that, but at least bring some common sense onto the table. Not like Biden. He's just da da da. Like I was listening to him talk, and I'm like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? Like I don't know what he was talking about. He started jumping to different topics and different like conclusions to different topics that like I don't even know what he was talking about. Like it's just horrible, horrible. But Amber, yes, Maria, yes, you can get a reading. Amber, she may come on a little bit later. She has to do her workouts. We all have a life. Everyone has a life, so we have to live our lives first, and then this is our secondary life. This is, our psychic abilities and stuff. We like to help everybody, but we have to help ourselves first, and that's the main thing. I did my physical therapy. I did an hour and a half of physical therapy. I usually only do an hour, so I went to overtime today, half an hour overtime, and I'm so happy I did, because I could feel the difference in my body. And Amber, she's doing her yoga, and that's amazing. I would love to do yoga with Amber. Like, she could teach me certain things, because I can't do it by myself, and I don't know how to do it, and I'm not gonna go to no studio to do it with anybody, like strangers. I want to do it with someone I know and I could trust, and they could show me, even through video. I don't, I don't have to be there in person. It's just do a yoga class. That would be nice, Amber, to do like a yoga class, like just private with people that and people that would be motivated to do it. Like me, I want to do it. I want to learn. It'll help with my flexibility. It'll help with my health. I think anything that's beneficial, I'm down for it. Um, Definitely down for it. But Maria, yeah, I'll definitely I could do your reading. If you want to hang tight, I'm gonna do a cleansing of energy in a moment. I'm gonna burn my my sage stick. I'm gonna smudge my area, and also going to be burning my palo santo and my bay leaves. And this is for me to cleanse the energy here in my area, but not only my area, but your area too, as you're watching the show. And for those that are rewatching, this will help you also. And thank you for rewatching. I appreciate it. We got to keep the views up. We got to subscribe to the channel. Let's start building this channel up more and more. And the only way I can be able to do that is by you guys subscribing and leaving those likes. Um, with that said, let's go ahead and turn on the crystal ball. We got the crystal ball on. And let's go ahead and burn some sage. Let's take this moment to meditate. And if you're going to get a reading, like Maria wants a reading, focus on your question. Focus on what you want to ask me and what question will be beneficial for you for the reading. Here we go. Let's go ahead and smudge the area. Clean the area from any negative energy. We only want positive energy here. Let's go ahead and clean the desk and the items on my desk. Let's go ahead and smudge the computer. And the microphone. Myself. And our crystal ball. I like the crystal ball with the light because you can see when I put the smoke from the sage onto the crystal ball, you can see the colors that are illuminating from the ball. It's very pretty. It's like it has blue, purple, red, green colors coming from the crystal ball. It's so pretty. especially when you put it with the sage. It's just magical looking at the colors. For me, I feel mesmerized because the blues, the purples, the green, the orange, the yellow, red. It's just so beautiful. So beautiful just to look at it, like how I'm looking at it live. I mean, you could get these items also. You could get them through Amazon. Um, I have a stand that's lit. It has 4 colors in there, but they change in colors. Like it dims and lets other colors blend, and that's how you get all different types of colors on here. You can also get the crystal ball through them, or you can get it through a novelty store where they sell psychics. Actually, when I went to Salem, Massachusetts, which I'm going to be going back to Salem, I don't know exactly when I'm going back because it's going to be the winter time, and I feel like it'd be better to go in the winter, not dealing with the snow, but at least cold, so that wouldn't be so many people there. But there's so many stores that I wanted to go and I wasn't able to because it was just so many people on Halloween in Salem. Um, that's a check off my bucket list because I always wanted to go to Salem for Halloween, and I had said it earlier in the year, and my partner made it happen. We went, we had a great time. I had so much fun. It was so beautiful. The stores, the few stores that I went in were like magical. Um, Amber, if you come out here and you visit me, I will take you to Salem, Massachusetts. I would take you there and you would be so happy and amazed. That is just a witch's paradise for us tarot readers and psychics. Salem, Massachusetts is like a home for us. It like the stores and the like. Oh, they had some magic wands. There was this one store I saw this magic wand. I was so close in buying it. I didn't buy it because I said I wanted to go back, and that's gonna make me want to go back and get the wand because that one it was calling me, and I know it's gonna be there because it's a pretty expensive wand. It's pretty expensive, and I know nobody's gonna buy it, so it's gonna be there when I get there and when I get it. Um, Maybe I could do a show live from there. I was gonna do it Halloween, but it was just so many people and the music. They had a lot of copyright music playing, and I didn't want to mess up my channel with the copyright music. And not only that, but I didn't have a backup battery. My phone isn't the best. I've been having problems with it. Um, it'll hide some of my contacts, and it just plays games. My phone plays games with me. It'll turn on by itself and start playing videos from YouTube by itself. I feel like my phone gets manipulated. Um, I might end up wait for maybe until maybe the iPhone 15, whatever comes out. I might end up going with iPhone, or I might stay with Samsung. I've been with Samsung, Android. I've always been with them. I just need a really good phone that has good features, good camera features, so that way I could produce my shows from my phone and go on different locations and not worry about the battery. That's my problem. It's the battery. It drains too fast. And if I was to do a show from my phone, I would only be able to do maybe less than an hour, and my phone would be like drained. And that's not right. That's not good. You know, these phones should last longer than just 1 hour of broadcasting. Um, but we'll see. Let's go ahead and start burning my Palo Santo. Let's go ahead and turn it on. But if you guys ever get a chance, if you're up here in the Northeast, please visit Salem, Massachusetts. That's where they had the witch trials, and they hung pretty much the witches out in public there in Salem. And there's a lot of energy. They do ghost tours. They do tours where they show where they had the witch trials and where they were killed, and you visit a couple of cemeteries. It's very inexpensive. It's not that expensive. Like the walks could go anywhere between like 20. I think it was like 25 $30 per person. And it's about an hour and 15 minutes to an hour and a half walking tour. It's in total, it's about a mile and a quarter of walking, which is okay. It's not that bad. If, like, for me, I have back problems and I have spinal issues, so it'll be a little difficult for me. But I think I'll be able to do the tour because they do stop and they do talk, and it's kind of like taking breaks along the way. So I'm definitely going to be doing a tour, a walking like ghost tour, and maybe I could take my devices with me and maybe do an investigation. It'd be nice to do an investigation. And we got the Palo Santo on. Let me break it off here because it's not really, it's not smudging. Let me turn it back on. I need some smoke. Okay, here we go. Now we're talking. So we'll go ahead and smudge our area with the Palo Santo. We'll go ahead and the items on the desk and around my area. We'll go ahead and smudge the computer, the laptop, and of course the microphone. And then let's go ahead and smudge the crystal ball so you can see the smoke rising. It's not as much as the sage, but it's enough to get the scent and enough smoke to cleanse ourselves. Go ahead and cleanse myself. Smudge myself with the Palo Santo. We'll go ahead and put it to the side. We'll take a moment. I gotta get some bay leaves. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use some of the bay leaves, and then I'm gonna use some of some sage that I have here. Some loose sage. Some loose sage. I definitely need to buy some more of loose sage. So I'm gonna probably put an order for that. I'm gonna look into it today. Bay leaves, I have plenty of bay leaves. I literally have, like, you see these bags, these Ziploc bags. I have, I think, like 5 more of these bags. I bought like 2 pounds of bay leaves, and this is like going back 5 years ago, and I still have them, and they're perfect. They're ready for burning and for cleansing. It helps cleanse your area really good. These, I got them from Jordan, the country Jordan. That's where I order my sage and my bay leaves from. Yeah, I don't get it from the US. I get it from Jordan. They have really good products out of Jordan for cleansing. go ahead and make sure this smudging stick is off, which it is, the sage. We don't store it. We leave it somewhere safe where it can still cool off and make sure it turns off. You don't want to put this away while you don't see that it's on, but it might be some amber in there that's still on, and you don't want to burn down your place. So just put it to the side, leave it for like 5 minutes so you know definitely that it's off, because it is a fire hazard. Safety first, we don't want someone to burn down their house because of this, you're smudging, and then you decide to put it away and not let it cool down or stop from burning. So we got our Bailey set up. Put a couple of more, but I feel like the show is going to be very interesting. It's going to be a very interesting show. Just going to pull that to the side. Put this over here. I'll move the amethyst so you can see the burn. I'm going to have to find a new area for the amethyst just because I want you guys to be able to see when I burn the bay leaves. Maybe I can move. I'll arrange it later. I'll definitely have to arrange it later and do something different to put this amethyst at, but we'll move it for temporarily. Oh, this thing weighs so much. This amethyst is heavy. You could kill somebody with it. That's how heavy it is. All right, so let's go ahead and turn on the bay leaves. You know what? Let me put a little bit of sage in it because I feel like we need that extra protection today. And this is loose sage. You could definitely find it. I find it on eBay better, like for pricing and for quality. I order my sage from eBay. I usually get it from a vendor from Jordan. It usually takes a little bit of time to get here, so I think I got to put in that order today so that way I could get it soon. And I usually get about, I would say, half a pound of sage. Maybe this time around I might get I'll probably just get half a pound. I'm not gonna get a full pound because it's a lot. They give you like this whole bag full of loose sage. And then what I do is I burn it with my Baileys on my cauldron. So here we go. So I want to make sure it stays in the cauldron. So the Baileys are burning. I'm not putting too much flame to it. I'm letting it do itself. It turned out the flame turned off by itself. Still needs a little bit more burning. Yes, we'll be doing readings today. For those who are wanting a reading, just be patient. I'll definitely get to you. I'll have other psychics joining me throughout the show to have another another mind, another psychic with their capabilities on helping people also. It's not only for me, it's other people will be helping me too. Let's take a moment of silence. Okay, we're ready. It's gonna put the amethyst back. It's so heavy. It's a big piece of amethyst. It's like I don't know how much it weighs, but it's heavy. It's very heavy. All right, now that I did the cleansing, we'll be ready to do the readings. Make sure you drink plenty of water. I drink a lot of water. I have another bottle here. I gotta drink. I drink literally about 6 to 7 bottles a day. They want me to drink more. I'm like, I might as well turn into a fish too while you're at it. Actually, I need to roll up my medicine because I usually have my medicine rolled when I start the show. This time I didn't have it ready. I actually grinded it up. I just got to put it together. That usually doesn't take me too long. Um, let me see if I could hit up my. Let me see if I could have someone come on the show. One of my good old buddies, old friend, Albie. I'm not sure if I gotta check real quick on here. Um, I gotta put the link out for the show, and also I gotta put the link out on Rumble. I think Albie's over at Rumble. You can watch me on 3 different channels, but definitely two on my YouTube is My Mind Over Your Matter. That's one of my channels. The second channel is Rick's Reaction Channel, where I just react to certain things, but it's a double recording. So I record my shows on the same show on both channels, just in case, because I get censored a lot on My Mind Over Your Matter, but I don't on Rick's Reaction Channel for some reason. And Rumble. Rumble's the new kid on the block. I successfully have done 1 week on Rumble, and I'm happy with Rumble, and I can't wait for more people to join Rumble and subscribe to my channel. It's the same name, My Mind Over Your Matter, on Rumble. Let me go ahead and check here Rumble to see if I have any messages on here. Yes, Albie's here. Albie's always he's a loyal individual. Let me go ahead and put the link. Let me get him on here first, and then I'll bring in individuals one at a time. Please be patient. I'm gonna be here for like the next 5 hours. Oh, actually, 4 hours. I do long shows. It's not short. I literally did 7.5 hours yesterday. I was on here to like 2:30 in the morning. So it's and I'm here again for another 5-6 hours. Let's see how it goes. I say 5-6. I don't want to keep adding because I want to go out to dinner tonight. I'm going out to dinner tonight, and I'm thinking I would like to go to Red Lobster because I like seafood, and I don't want to cook tonight. Mondays, it's like I don't want to cook Monday. I want to go and eat like seafood at Red Lobster. So I'm a fan of Red Lobster. I am. I like Red Lobster. But let me get the link for you. I'll give me. I'm gonna send it to you. I'll be through Zoom. Okay. So go to your Zoom, and I'm gonna send you the link through there so you can come onto the show. Okay, buddy? So I sent you the link to the show. I'm just sending out a message. If you don't have Zoom, please jump on Zoom. I've been away from Zoom for a long time. I took a really long break. So I know I have individuals that are on Zoom. If you don't have Zoom, it's a good place to catch me for individual shows, for private readings. I usually do it through Zoom. And I think that's the best way to, if you want a private reading, if you want to pay me for a reading and have a more in-depth private reading away from YouTube or Rumble, because a lot of people, they care about their privacy too, and I care about your privacy too. And I want to make sure that you're able to be comfortable with a reading, and especially private. I do private readings, and I think the private readings are more in depth, and also no distractions from other people. Like you have my undivided attention when I do the private readings, and I do it through Zoom. Okay, so let me get this cleared. Let me take this out because I don't want nobody to interrupt me on Zoom. So I'm going to quit Zoom. Let's go ahead and get Albie onto the show. Yo, Albie.
What's up, my brother Rick?
What
It's
is
all
going
good.
on? We're doing good, man. Let me make sure. Let me check your mic first. I like to do this before, so that way we don't get no echoes. Yeah, man, I'm ready to do another day of readings. I know I got a couple of individuals who are asking for a reading in the chat room. Maria, you're definitely going to be number one. What's that? Luna? It's going to be okay. Hi there. Hi. Please subscribe if you're not subscribed. Jordan. Yes, I'm doing free readings. If you want a reading, you can definitely be number two. It's always sunny in Tulsa. Open panel. Yeah, it's basically people could come on and talk and get a psychic reading if you want. It's how I do my readings. You have to come on to the show. So you don't need to turn on your camera. You don't need to be shown if you don't want to be seen. You don't need to turn on your camera at all. But I need your microphone on because that's the only way you'd be able to jump on to the show. You have to have your microphone on, and I need to hear you so I can make that connection with you. That's how I do it. That's how I do the free readings for individuals. It's best that you come on and speak what you want, and I think it'll be a better way than just getting people from the chat room and then just trying to do a reading, not knowing what is on their mind or what they're talking. I need to hear the voice. I need to hear the energy. I need to feel the energy. I can't do it just reading off the chat room. Like I feel like the chat room is more of a distraction than anything. And when I'm doing a reading for someone, I'm not looking at the chat room. So if you do write on the chat room, just know that if I'm doing a reading for someone, I am not paying attention to the chat room. There's other individuals that will be monitoring the chat room, and they could help by, asking, maybe answering a couple of questions if you have there. But I'm not going to focus on the chat room as much as I'm going to be focusing on you, the individuals that come onto the show. But before I do that, let me roll up my joint. I have to have my medicine, man. Can't do it without. Yeah, gotta have the medicine. Let me make sure the cats are sleeping. Let me check real quick. Hold on. I'll be right back. Let me just check my cats. I don't see them. interruptions. I got my water. Let me get my medicine. Just in case. Take my medicine. I actually got a scratch off that I bought, a $2 scratch off. I want to see if I win something. I did play the Powerball, so everyone needs to play. Like, not, yeah, I'm not encouraging, but if you want a chance to become a billionaire and on a fixed system, to give yourself a chance, play. You can play, but don't go crazy playing. You can play 5 quick picks with the power play for $3 a piece, which is $15. At least it gives you an opportunity and a chance. When you do get these tickets, try to get them separated. Don't get it like 5 together, because they could do it that way. They could do the quick pick that they put all 5 in one ticket. Nah, just try to get them like individual. So the computer is just picking at random, but individual tickets. You could do that. But I did play, and if I win, it'll be a wild journey if I did win. Would I continue to do what I do? Yes, I will continue doing my shows. I'll just have a different background. I'll be somewhere tropical, somewhere relaxing, and still be helping people. Let me just get my medicine ready. I have everything nearby, so it's not going to take me long to put it together. It takes me longer to grind it up than it is to put it together and roll it up because I have a rolling machine. So I can get that done. How's your day, Albie? Man, it's hot today.
Yeah.
Is it hot in your neck of the woods?
Yeah, I didn't have to wear a coat,
You have to wear a coat?
No, it's around like 67 degrees out.
What? Let me tell you something, man. Here it's 77. It feels like it's 80. The sun is really beaming here. I was like, I went outside. I was like, shit, it feels like summer in November. That's what was driving me crazy because it's November 7th. And I don't remember a time, like, not recently, where it was this hot in November. I mean, we broke records yesterday. It was 79 here yesterday, and we broke old records for daytime highs. Usually it's cold, but it feels like summer outside. I'm like, what's going on here? It's. I hope it's not one of these years where it gets like really hot and then the next week we'll have snow. We're gonna have that fluctuation between warm and cold, and that's how a lot of people get sick too. Here is the temperature, the way it fluctuates, and we have like summer days, and then the next day it's like bitter winter. It's like super cold and freezing. And I feel like that's how a lot of people get sick, and a lot of people are getting sick. Which I have my opinion on what's going on, but can't really talk about that on YouTube. On Rumble, I could do that. I could do like an exclusive for Rumble and give you my in-depth opinion on my psychic opinion on what's going on with the weather. Because I do feel like the weather is being manipulated. And it's something that both countries, Russia and US, and China actually also is manipulating the weather. It's called Weather Wars. Check it out. It's a real thing. Go ahead and roll my joint. In a moment, I will put out the link for the show. You can come on. I just want to roll this joint before anybody comes in. But yeah, I'm thinking about Red Lobster tonight. I'm hungry. I want Red Lobster. I want seafood. Yeah. Usually they have specials and stuff during the week. They have like certain specials. I don't know what's the special for today. I got to check on my phone. But for some reason, I want Red Lobster. I like to treat myself at least once a month to a good seafood dinner. Either it's like Red Lobster or sushi. I like sushi. I'm a big fan of sushi. I like the raw. I like it raw. um, I like sushi. Turn on the lights back here because I feel like it's for me. I feel a little too dark. Bring some more light. Turn on the lights back here. All right, let's go ahead and put in the. Hold on? I got a lot of Do people live near the coast actually go to Red Lobster? Yeah, we go to Red Lobster. Actually, it's fresher. I feel like the food is fresher. I mean, there's other places that I go, like where I get my lobster rolls, and like there's other like clam bakes that they have out here, which is I'm gonna do that next year. I'm gonna go to a clam bake, where they give you a big ass tray with two lobsters. They give you scallops. You get I think shrimp. You get baked potato. You get corn. You get clam chowder. They give you a dessert. You get drinks, and it's all like this one price. It's like $60-$70 you pay, and you have to get on a boat, and the boat ride is about an hour long. So they do like a tour. It's like a guided tour where they talk about the history of the location and the history um, of the company and so forth. And they take you to this island, and then off the island, and the island is where they have the clam the they have where they're preparing the meal. They do have shows on YouTube. Maybe I'll post it or something so you guys can check it out. But it's really cool. The boat ride is what's awesome. The island where you eat this bake off, seafood bake off. It's amazing. It's a small island. You could venture the island. They actually will call people to come when the food is ready. They'll do this with the blowhorn. They hit the bell, and people start coming to eat. They line up and they get their trays, and you get these nice big beautiful lobsters. Yeah, it's just awesome. Um, let's go ahead and put the show on here. I buy. Okay. Let me go ahead and put the invite onto the show so we could get started with the readings. Hey Lisa, how you doing? I wasn't looking at the chat room until now, so I'm catching up with the chat room. It's snowing where you're at. Oh man, it's 70. Let me check the weather. Let me check the temperature because I know the sun is hot, so it has to be 80 outside. It has to be. It's 79 right now. Let me see. It's 79. Oh, it's close to 80. That's a record. We hit a record today for the warm high. here in Connecticut. It's just weird because you could go outside in shorts, but tonight it's gonna get down to 40, which I'm happy. It's gonna get cold, a little cold, not cold, but it's gonna get cold. Tomorrow we're gonna go as a high 56. You see, that's getting back to seasonal weather and lows 30s in the low 30s, 31. So that's what I'm a more accustomed to is, oh, we might get snow next week. What? What? We might get snow next week. How can we go from like summer temperatures to like snow? And for those who are getting snow, I saw someone on the chat is getting snow. Enjoy it. Snow is beautiful. That energy from snow is, I love it. I love when it snows. Um, Let me go ahead and I put out the. Did I put out the link? Yeah, I did put out the link. So if you want to come on to the show for a reading, come on. You could click yes. You click on the link, and you get to come on the show. Maria, if Maria's here, she was number one. It's basically first come first serve type of deal. Readings are free at the moment. They are free. Um, if you guys want a tip, that's on you. You know, I'm not like pushing the issue for that. Put this over so we can see fate. Okay, because I'm looking at the camera, I'm like making sure that we can see the banner properly. Maybe I can move it a little bit more. I should move it out the way. Bring this over here. Let's move this candle down here. You guys can see the banner. Just gotta escape from here. Angel Munoz is here. Let me see what's up, Angel. Yo, Angel.
Hey, happy Monday.
Hey, happy Monday, buddy. How you do?
My Monday has been going great, but I couldn't fall asleep till about 2 a.m. in the morning. There, I did go to my police department, and
Okay.
I waited about 25 minutes for an officer to show up there because the doors, unfortunately, for lobby hours were closed, but the officers were still on duty, as you know. And so I had wait 25 hours at my local, not 25 hours, 25 minutes at my local police department and I showed the officer the message that my dad had left, and just suggested to what you suggested, file a protective restraining order, which I may do if more of this comes about there, and then I also asked him in regards to the message, and the officer said that it sounded pretty vague because it's not like I'm gonna bleeping shoot you, Angel, or nothing like that. It's just from what he said, what you heard last night there. And I kind of don't think it's like vague at all. I think it's like still threatening to the from what was left. But the officer says it sounded pretty vague. But the gave me a flyer of how I can follow the restraining order on my father.
Yeah, I mean, anything that's threatening should be reported. So that way, there's a copy of, there's evidence. There's like they gonna take you have to take a report on it,
And you
because it
want
has to be documented.
And you want to know a funny thing? Back in like 2014, throughout 2016 for a few years there. I watched a daytime court program called Judge Faith just because I was interested in a different form of daytime talk show at the time. And there was a case on there where a father and his son had went to court, and his father tried to act as though he didn't leave like any type of threatening message to his son. And the judge was like, "Did you say that?" No. What I said was, "This is why people go around shooting other people." That's precisely what he just said. And then the father tried to say, "It ain't no threat." It is a threat, sir. Juan. If I was, would you be, would that kind of message be classified as a threat? Oh, no doubt, he would be going in for a felony. But I didn't threaten nobody. And unfortunately, the son, who was the defendant in the case, won, while the father, who was the plaintiff, lost.
Mm.
And it just goes to show, don't leave any type of message that is harmful or any type of way, because it will be classified as a threat no matter what the context or the kind of wording is, if you know what I mean.
Don't go around threatening people. It's not nice, for one. And two, you have to take everything serious these days, because even the empty threats are serious.
Yeah.
You know, that's the problem. People don't take it serious, and then that's when things happen.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring in Jordan onto the show so I could do the reading. So, because I gotta get these readings done.
All right, cool.
Angel, you can hang out, Angel.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay up here probably for an hour or so, but I'm gonna be getting out probably around the 3 o'clock hour here in Arizona, because I have work today later this like closer to the evening at about 8:30. But I still have plenty of time.
Okay, cool. Yeah, because I'm gonna be on for a good while. So,
but before you bring Jordan on, yeah, pretty much what I'm going to be doing. If I get something more like that, or just as advancement of protection there, and it's probably more than likely going to be on a day that I have off from work this week, where I will be getting the restraining order submitted.
yeah, most likely gonna have to, just because he's unstable and he's making threats, and it's like you need to protect yourself. It doesn't matter who, even if it's a family member, if they're coming threatening and threatening you, I think it's best to have some kind of documentation of it, and also protect yourself with a restraining order. I mean,
Yep.
you know, they'll grant you whatever certain amount of time for the restraining order, and he can't be calling you or texting you or emailing you. Like, once you violate like that, then he could get into trouble.
Yeah.
You know, you just gotta be nice. You gotta, you know, if you wanna, you say, you know, he's your father, act like the father. Don't act like a friend, because you're more than a friend. But if you're gonna be that type of father, then I don't even want you as a father or a friend. You know, it's just
exactly.
not good.
But thank you so much for what you helped with, in addition to Amber last night there.
No, you're welcome.
And
Amber will probably be on here in a little while. She's
she's like still doing her yoga, as we know.
Which is good. She needs to do it. She needs to focus on that, and she'll come on. If she doesn't, that's fine too. I love her energy. I love how she just takes over. She's apologetic for it. I'm like, hell no. I love it. If you're gonna let that energy fly, you know, let it go. Let it happen, because I feel like she has a lot to say and a lot to get out, and especially when she's helping people and she's doing her readings, She really gets into it, and I love that. I love it. Gives me a break from talking, but also like her energy and my energy together, and we're all doing our thing. It just makes things and readings so
Yeah.
easier. And
Yeah, like how last night when she came on and did the reading for Christy there, it gave you a chance to take a break and have her co-host the show, and that's what I love about like the certain setups like that is if you have more than one host, the main host and the co-host and that kind. It'll give the main host and the co-host each chance to take their turns and give the other one a break. Times when you would do readings for people and all that, it would give Amber a chance to take a break and then go on to the next one when after your turn is done. If you know what I mean.
yeah, I know. That's how I used to do it before. I remember when Doc Illusions used to come on, and he would just talk up a storm, and I would let him because it gives me a chance to rest my voice, and I love listening to him. And I love the way his train of thought is. I love the way he does his psychic and the way he does his readings. He's a joy. I'm trying to get back in contact with him. I'm trying to reach out to him, so hopefully he could come back on and get back into it. I hope he's okay. Um, I hope he's doing okay. But I really would like for him to come back. Doc Illusions.
Yeah, I remember him.
Yeah, he's such a good. Like I, the guy's he's really good,
Well,
and I get along with him.
let's go ahead and allow you to bring Jordan on so you can
Yeah,
do
she
the reading
dropped.
for
The
Jordan.
person dropped. They dropped off. So if they want to come back to the show,
Hopefully Jordan can click the link back, click the link again, and come back on.
yeah, if whoever wants to come on, you're more than welcome to come on. Like I said, it's first come first serve. Jordan did come on. She was wait. He or she was waiting in the back. I knew they were there. I was like, they came back again. So all right, we'll go ahead and bring in Jordan. Jordan,
Can you hear
hello,
me? Hello.
female. Yay! Hi.
Oh, cool.
Hi.
How
Hey,
you
nice to
doing?
meet you, Jordan.
I'm doing good.
So good, so good. So how can I help you?
Well, this is my first time doing this.
First time?
Over online, yes.
Yeah.
And I didn't know if there was just if I just basically just ask you a question and
Yeah, anything you have a concern on your mind, like anything that you want to ask.
I guess the
Love, it could be love, fate, destiny,
well,
future.
I guess it has to do a little bit with like love because I guess I wanted to know like the person that I'm seeing or in a relationship with. I didn't know if they were like seeing somebody else or talking to somebody else.
Something's telling
Um,
me yes.
okay.
Like like
Y-
there's another person.
like are they talking, I guess like I don't know, flirting or I don't know.
Like like I see it as they're talking, nothing too serious, but I could see another person like in the picture. It's like
Okay.
it's like the question comes into my mind, do I have your attention? And I see a big no.
Yeah, cuz he's actually older, a lot older than me. And
Mm-hmm.
we've been having like arguments and stuff for like the
Mm-hmm.
last little, couple days and weeks now, and it was just kind of all of a sudden. So
Yeah, because there's somebody else. There's somebody else in the picture. I
is there any way that you could like maybe tell me who exactly or
I don't know exactly who, but it is another female, and it's another. I see another person there, and I see The reason the fights are happening, the arguments, is because if he could push away from you, he could get a little bit closer to the other. He's a very opportunistic person.
Right. And
Yeah.
now, is the person younger? Just wondering.
Well, younger than him, yes. Younger like you, no. A little bit older than you.
Okay. Yeah, I kind of had a couple people like in mind, but at the same time, I don't know because he's very secretive, like with
Mm-hmm.
his phone, but he's always been on me because I've made some, past mistakes and everything, and I've just been trying to fix myself, and now that I am, he's real concerned about my phone and what I'm doing and stuff like that. So,
When people tend to do that or are concerned about you and what you're doing, that means they're doing something behind your back.
right.
It's just the insecurity. That's what it is. And I feel like he's up to no good.
Right. Yeah. See, I don't
Dirty
know
dog
anything. So,
came out of my is real screamed out real loud in my head. Dirty dog.
really.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I just didn't know like when it all started and everything. It kind of, but that's what my gut was telling me anyway, So
Yeah,
I
he's been aggressively talking to somebody else for like the past 2 weeks easily. Because 2 weeks came in my head. Like for the past 2 weeks, he's been
mhm.
more aggressively talking to somebody else.
Okay, yeah, I wasn't sure. I needed something to ease my, mind about it. But I guess can I ask another?
Yeah.
Now he is currently still married. I was just wondering if they
Mm-hmm.
were ever going to get a divorce, or if that was maybe the same person he might be talking to, or
Um, I see someone 34 keeps popping up in my head. The number 34. I don't know
okay.
if it's the age 34. Um, but 34 popped into my head.
Yeah,
You
see, I don't
know,
know how old the woman is. I just know that
okay.
I've met
So,
her before.
so live in a small town.
Yes.
Yeah, because I got that small town feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, it's like people know, the gossip goes pretty deep in small towns.
Yes. Yes.
Um, he's definitely talking to somebody else. It's just watch yourself. Watch like don't let him like do this to you. Don't let him play you.
Will I ever, I
And
guess, find out? I guess, or
oh
no?
yes, you will. You will, and you're gonna end up breaking up with this person.
Okay. I just because
Yeah, because
I like to see the actual proof, and he's the kind of person that he's always, which he's very hypocritical. So
yep.
I didn't know if I was ever gonna find out, if there was a way I could find out and then confront him with it and
Now
everything.
I see he has gray hair.
He has kind of, but it's like black or dark. It's very dark. So
Yeah, because I see gray. Like he has like I don't know this gray because I just see the color gray.
right.
So it's like either it's gloomy with him or it's kind of dark with him. He's just a very opportunistic person. It's just with he doesn't really like you don't have his full attention.
Yeah, I didn't think. Yeah, I mean, I did.
You
I
don't.
just didn't know if he was out. Where he. I mean, he tells me sometimes where he goes, and then I'll end up finding out. Later on that, hey,
Mhm.
oh, I happened to go here and here, but he always makes it seem like he's never done anything wrong to me, and I'm just like, I haven't caught you in anything yet. So.
How come I see a bar on like I've been seeing bars, but I see like a bar, like a hangout bar.
That is honestly, I don't know. Other than the place that he bowls at, there is
Okay,
a bar in
it's
the
a bar there,
back
right? Okay, yeah, yeah, because I feel like that's like where he talks to this person at.
because he hasn't. At least when he took me bowling with him to watch him, because he's kind of like in a league or whatever. Now he's never back there talking to that person. So I don't know.
Yeah, the bar keeps popping up in my head. I don't know if he's talking to this person in a bar, but it's like the bar. It's like comes out like that. Like,
Have I met this person or no?
no,
I have not. Okay.
no. I don't think you have not met this person. And
I mean, I've met somebody, a chick there that bowls that, that he's real, like, too friendly with or whatever, but I don't know if it's her or
he's a
not.
flirt, man.
He
What's up,
is.
man? My
He is.
God, he's such a flirt.
Yeah. But he
It's
says he's
like,
not, so I don't
oh
know.
no, he's a step close or a step away from becoming a man whore. Like
Really,
he's
he used
like,
to be. He keeps talking about how, I'm not that person anymore.
you see, because the man whore keeps coming up in my head.
Yeah, so he used to be. He did some things, and that's why he's been married once before, but it didn't work out because,
He's the problem.
yeah.
He's in too much heat. The dude has, uh, he's a horny individual.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Extremely.
I
It's
feel,
just
I
one
hope.
is not enough with him. It's that like type of person that he is. It's just it's like he's he's never content.
Yeah, almost. Or like what you do isn't like he says that he knows like what I'm worth and sees what I bring to the table, but then at the same time, it's like clearly not, So,
Mm-hmm.
I guess. Well, I know you said I'll find out, but I guess my question is how long? Because knowing that, it's kind of hard to know that. And
I feel like he's gonna slip.
see now
Like,
that he's very sneaky with his shit.
yeah, he is very sneaky, but I feel like he's gonna slip.
Like he'll tell
Like,
me himself, or
yeah, like he's gonna say something, and you're gonna be like, "Huh?" And he's gonna be like, "Oh no, I didn't mean, I meant to say, type of thing like that." Like he's
yeah,
gonna try to like cover his ass.
yeah, like that's what he does now. Like he always like is stalking me and watching what I do and saying something about my phone. And
Mm-hmm.
because any other time I've been in a relationship, they've cheated on me, and I've always found
Mm-hmm.
out myself by asking questions, or the woman that I
Mm-hmm.
think, or I find out from the woman. So I was just curious, maybe how I was gonna find out.
You will find out, and he's gonna slip, and he's gonna say something that he's gonna be like, "Fuck, I got caught."
Oh, okay.
Because he is gonna get caught. So you
He
gotta,
is.
yeah, he's gonna get caught, and he has a lot of freaking like webs. Like I see spider webs, and when a bug gets into a web, it gets like tied up.
Yeah, I just hate that after a while, it goes on for so long, and then you finally, find out, or
Yeah, and those type of individuals, you gotta get rid of them.
yeah, because he was
It's
trying to have
just
me leave to go to my mom's about almost a week ago and stay for however long just to clear my head and stuff, and really pushing that on me.
yeah, because he wants to like get you out of the picture and try to like do other things.
Right.
I can see him doing other things, and he's being very manipulative and sneaky about it. And if he's telling you to go to your mom's and stay over there, that means once you're out, he's gonna want to say no, stay at your mom's and don't ever come back, type of thing.
Now, is there anything else that I guess, like, if, like, you see or anything that I should be
I don't
concerned
know.
with or don't know? I don't know.
Well, and that thing and that mess, it's
Hmm.
just gonna be a mess, because he's like I said, like you said, like he's kind of like a stalker a bit. So
Hmm.
it's he loves to get his way,
Yep.
and if it's with a lot of women, he's gonna try to do with a lot of women. Like he's someone that I wouldn't date. Like I wouldn't be with. It's just
Well, see, I had to go off of his word. I never really, because he's actually a part of my family or whatever. And I've never really, I guess, known him like that. I just kind of had to go off of what he, said because I've never caught him in anything, and
How long
uh,
you known him for?
I've actually known him my whole life. I just never like knew, I guess, my mom's side of the family very well. So I
Oh,
moved back to my small town and everything, and he kind of got me out of a situation that was really bad for me, and I was, thankful for that. And we kind of just, connected after that, and I, knew stuff about him. He knew stuff about me, but apparently I didn't know him all that well.
yeah, you don't know him that well. He's not sharing everything with you.
Yeah, and I didn't think so. I was just trying to at least get all my info, or at least know some things that, that way I could, I guess be guarded and not,
Yeah,
because,
because you're trying to protect your heart.
yeah, because I'm sure you can probably tell I really care for him. So,
Yeah, I can see the protection you're trying to protect, but also very curious. And you know what happened with curiosity. And
yeah,
I think it's just something that's gonna have to come out to light, and you're gonna have to speak upon it, and say, listen, like I have this feeling, I know those feelings, I trust myself, and I feel like I need to move on. Like it's just you can't be stuck with poison,
right.
because eventually it's gonna kill you.
Yeah, because anything I say to him or express, he's got to make sure that he's, you
Put it
know,
to sense.
right, or, like
Yeah,
it's,
because
um,
he's always gonna try to put his 2 cents, and make you feel down, and make you feel like you're the problem.
yeah, yeah. I guess my last question is just, I know that I'll find out eventually. Can you tell like how much longer I guess it'll be? Because like I said, it's very difficult when you find out stuff like this. It's hard to not say anything, or
I saw the number two.
so that could be
Um,
like 2 weeks, 2 days, 2 months.
2 years. Like it can be 2 weeks, 2 months. Yeah, 2 years, but more like 2 months, like within that time frame. But the number two came out like very clear, like two. Like you
Two.
can really find out within 2 weeks. Like something's not
Right.
right. When you smell something's not right, I smell it.
Right.
Like I smell the dirty rat.
Now, has he been like I mean, I'm sorry, I'm just very curious because I hate,
Hmm.
getting hurt like this. But has he
Hmm.
been, I know you said that this has been going on for like the last like 2 weeks. Now, has he actually been seeing this person as well, like late at night, or I mean,
He's been talking to this individual, especially
just
behind your back. Yes.
can you tell, like, is it like on social media, or
Um, his phone has a lot of secrets. Like just here in my head says the phone. Like the phone has a lot of. I see pictures. I see texts. I see like other forms of communication. Like I see him on an app.
do you know what that app is by chance?
No, I just see an app. Like it could be a naughty boy app.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah, because
it's
yeah, I'm trying to figure out, to hopefully like try to find a way to make this come to light, sooner than waiting, longer than what I have to.
mm-hmm.
But he says that his phone actually right now, there's no way for me to contact him because apparently, as of a couple days ago, that he supposedly his phone froze or something, and now does it doesn't work at all. It won't come
Mm-hmm.
on.
Remember, I
So
told you I just said the phone. I told you about
yeah.
the phone. That
Hmm.
phone has a lot of secrets. That has answers to secrets.
Right. Right.
Your
I
phone
just
goes.
Yeah, it did. It says he said the phone froze or whatever, and the
Mm-hmm.
screen went like made those
Blank.
color lines or something,
Mm-hmm.
and it won't come on.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I don't know how true that is, but
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I wonder what made it get to that point. The phone went crazy on him, right?
Well, exactly. He
Right.
just said a text pop up or whatever, and then the screen, just kind of just did it itself, So, and now he's saying that he's got to get a new one, and it really sucks being without a phone and this and that. And I'm like,
Yeah, that's an excuse.
that's what I thought too.
That is a huge excuse to not be in communications with you. To
So it's the
yeah.
phone, so I'm guessing. So it does work. He was just
The phone fucking works. I'm sorry, cursing.
no, I'm sorry. Yeah, too. I
And
have a
then
bad
it
habit
came
of
out
doing
strong.
that.
It's
So.
like, yes, that phone's working.
Yeah,
Just
because
give
he
you the
handed it to
runaround.
me even, and I didn't think much about it or whatever, and I didn't even try to turn it on. But he said it won't even come on or won't do anything. So,
Right.
um,
Yeah, something about him is drawing me like red flags.
yeah, I wish I could get more info. I'm just not
He,
sure, what to ask or what
he
to.
drives. Does he drive a truck?
He does.
He does, because I see this truck. Like a pickup truck. It's like, man, I can see the bowling alley too.
Yes,
He's
yes.
there a lot. He does a lot of bowling. Like he could use that as an excuse too.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm gonna
yeah.
go
He
bowling to
says.
go practice.
Yeah, well, see, I don't know the days. I know at least the 2 days that he supposedly goes or whatever now or all of a sudden, but I don't know as far as, any other day during the week. Um, but I think Mondays, Sundays or Mondays, and I'm for sure about he goes Thursdays or Thursday nights or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Yep. He's gonna use that bowling as a scapegoat. And that bar has for some reason it has my attention at that bar area.
Yeah, see, I don't know when the times that he hasn't took me, but I mean, he does take me with him every now and then, and when he does, he doesn't go to the bar, he just stays there or goes outside to smoke. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so I'm just kind of looking for all the info that I can, so
I think you need to listen to your intuition.
I wish I had the actual proof, that's the only thing, because he's all about the proof, and catching me in my
Mm-hmm.
stuff. So
Of course, because he's gonna want that proof in return for his dirty deeds.
yeah. I'm sorry, my grandmother came in here to hand me my laundry and everything. Yeah, I'm trying to figure. I just wish I had actual proof in front of me to like show him and everything. Because normally then he won't really have anything to say. But because I've like talked to other people behind his back before. But like I said, I'm trying to work on that now, and actually work and change my ways about things. It's like now all of a sudden he's being weird. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's playing you.
yeah,
I'm
that's
telling you, I can see it. I can see that dirty dog. He's a
really.
dirty dog. Yeah, these dogs, they just hump anything they see.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's a humper.
Now I know my ex was he was definitely that. So that's why I'm just kind of surprised at him with the age range, and I don't know, being family, and actually had me trust him and everything. It's just you can't trust people anymore, so
Yeah, but you say family, like, how family is he?
he could be, it's weird, he could be my cousin or he could be my uncle, honestly, but
Yeah, because uncle kept coming to my head,
yes.
and I'm like, this is some freaky dicky shit like going on. Like,
Yeah, the one person I actually thought that when they say they care, well, apparently not. So,
yeah, I mean, I don't trust family.
yeah, I just figured that out within the year that I've actually moved back down, to my hometown. I can't trust, nobody, but he made it seem like, I could, with anything. But yes, he does drive a silver Dodge truck.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I see him driving that truck a lot.
Yes, he does.
And
Because that's his. He drives it to work and everything. That's the
it
only
work,
car
yeah.
or truck that I've
Yeah, because
seen.
I see it. I see him moving along, and I see him going to other places and places he's not supposed to be at
Like,
in the
do
truck.
you know where? Or I'm sorry if I'm probably asking
Like
a.
it's just places he's not supposed to be. That's what it came to my head. It could be some other person's house. It can be
Now I've been at
like
his friend's house before, or at least
no,
one.
it's someone else's. It's not a friend. It's a friend, but not a friend. It's like more of a sexy sex, fluffy bumping. That's what I
Mm,
used to say, fluffy bumping
right.
type of friend,
Hmm.
which is to me, I don't believe in that. I don't believe in cheating. Like
No, yeah, I don't
it's
either. Even
something.
though
Once
I've
you
done
do
it,
it,
but
you're done. You're done. You
yeah.
only there's no one strike. You're out. There's no three strike rule when it comes to cheating. Like fuck that.
Are
Like
his
sorry
feelings
for my
like
French.
even true for me at all as like any of it?
He
I
feels
just
like he feels like he's like he feels too comfortable to the point that like he knows he could be apart from you for a while, but then he could come back and he feels like he has an open door policy.
okay.
But I see that door slamming closed and his hands on the door and you slamming it right on his hand. Like
Really?
like like get the like hit the road. You don't need that energy
No,
around
I'm
you.
just worried about once I find out people like to use what I've done, and made it.
Nah, but you don't worry about the people and their opinions because it's like I feel like you can wipe your ass with them. You know what I mean?
Right,
It's
right,
like
right.
who gives a fuck about your opinion? This is my life. These are things that are happening to me.
Yeah.
Like no,
He also said something like, that if I ever found out if he did anything or how many times he messed up, he's like, you even said you probably would. How many chances do I get? And you even said I probably wouldn't get, very many. And that didn't really pop into my head because we were talking about, of course, everything that I'd done wrong. And he makes it seem like everything he does is okay. So,
yeah, this is all one sided. You know, he thinks he has control. He feels like he's in control. He controls the narrative.
hmm.
Like if he wants to push you
Wow.
away, he could push you away. But then he feels like if he comes back, like you're gonna accept him with open arms.
See, and that's just I hate that because people use like how I am as a person, they use
Mm-hmm.
that to their advantage, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you can probably like tell like how upsetting this is for me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
it is upsetting, and it's like it hurts my like I feel pain like inside like around my hip area, but my inner hip like
Yeah.
area I'm having pain.
Mhm.
It's not my pain, but it's like a gut rushing pain. It's just like you could do better without them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure there's other fish in that pond.
Well, like I said, this is why I don't have good, good timing, I guess, with relationships, and it's just I meet the wrong people.
Mm-hmm. It's just the bar came back again in my head, but it
The
wasn't a bar like attached to no bowling alley. It's just another bar.
Okay, see, then I have no idea where this other.
But no, this is something else. This is not that. This is another. This is you in that bar.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing.
See, and I don't go anywhere right now because I can because I don't have a vehicle really or anything. My grandmother lets me borrow hers, but
Yeah,
yeah,
you're gonna find a way. You'll find a way to go out, and I feel like you will be going out. I can see you in the bar.
Oh no, I take that back. I'm sorry. There is a bar that me and my grandmother did go to not too long ago, but it's right down like down the road or something. But I've never seen him there.
Yeah, he's not in there. Like I don't see him in there. I see you.
Oh, okay.
I see you in there. I see you like I don't know. I see green lights.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, they had the green lighting when me and my grandmother went that one
Oh,
night.
really? Yeah, because I'm seeing the green lights,
Mhm.
and it's like it's bright, and it's like okay, it's inviting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm. Okay.
Yeah. Is there? I guess before, because I don't know, I don't want to take up too much of your time or anything like
Mm-hmm.
that. So, I just didn't know if there was anything, like I said, I mean, about him or anything else that you can maybe tell
You
me. You know.
message for you. Keep your head up.
Mhm.
Try to stay focused. Um, don't let anyone try to hurt you emotionally.
Mhm.
Because I feel like they're gonna try to.
Right.
Like they're trying to, but try to keep your head up. Like
Yeah, because this really bothers me.
yeah, it is bothering you. It's bothering me. Like I'm like I feel this heaviness. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? It's just like I didn't move here for this.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Um. Okay.
Yeah.
Definitely, you definitely need to stay focused and start focusing on yourself.
But I guess
You
so.
know,
I will eventually. I mean, find out, like you said. But the number two is
two definitely. I see number two. I see this bar with the green lights. I see um, him as a dirty dog. I see the truck. I see the bowling alley. I do see the bar, the bowling alley. I do see another individual. I saw the number 34. Um,
who's the other individual, if you don't mind me? Like it,
no,
where
I
I,
don't. It's another individual. It just shows me as an individual. It doesn't show me exactly. It shows me a number 34. So
okay.
I don't know what
I
that
don't know how
34 is.
many people really. I thought it just might have been one. I don't know. There might be multiple for all I know.
Yeah, yeah, I see this one individual.
It's just one.
I just see one.
Okay.
So this is one person, and he doesn't. I guess he doesn't want like get you involved. So he's trying to like brush you to the side.
Hmm.
You know, put you to the side.
Right.
You don't put baby to the side now.
Right.
You know what I
Exactly.
mean? It's like,
Yeah.
but you're gonna have to deal away with this dude. I mean, I don't know. He's related, so it's like it's even that's even more of a complication. But it's
Yeah.
like you have to like for your health and not only that for your mental, psyche, it's best to not deal with this person because this person is only going to bring you problems as far as like never going to be trustworthy. Um,
Yeah, because like I said,
it's
I can't prove anything. You know, I can't prove or go or find out anything or have anybody to
mhm.
find out for me out. I just have to go off by what he says. You know, so
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's just because he's very secretive. He's a
right.
secretive person. He's gonna hide it as much as he can away from you and try to brush you away. And that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to pull you away so you don't pick up more of what he's doing.
So I guess then he never really he doesn't truly feel, I guess, for me what I feel for him. Right.
I don't see it. I don't like the love word. No, I just feel like he's just a very opportunistic person that has needs and he wants more.
Hmm. Okay. I guess. Well, I'm glad eventually I'll find out. You know, I really hope that I do because that's what I'm gonna need to kind of, because like I said, I can't just go off by anything else. You know.
Mhm.
So.
If you want in the future, just subscribe to the channel, right?
Hmm.
Um, come back. I'll definitely have other psychics on with me in the
Okay.
future,
Okay.
and we could do other readings, different readings.
And you do private ones, right? Or
Yeah, and do private on Zoom. Um, here, it's more public, of course, because it's YouTube and on Rumble.
Right.
But I know the psychics, and they could probably help with the cards also, because they use different types of cards.
Yes, I've actually
And
been watching those. I actually like
yeah,
those too. So
I have Amber. She's really good at what she does. I have Alex. He's good with numerology. He could help also with the charting. Um, yeah, in the future they'll be on, and when they do come on, just ask for a reading, and we could just bring you in. I'll remember you because you came on,
okay.
and I love seahorses too, so that's like awesome.
Yes.
I
Yes.
love seahorses. Oh, it gives me goosebumps.
Nah.
Right side of my body, goosebumps. Um, yeah, because the males, they carry the babies.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're the ones that give birth and have like the
Yeah, I'm into
female.
very like I love water, so I'm
Yeah.
very into like dolphins and stuff like that.
Oh, I
So
love dolphins. They're one of my favorite, like dolphins and koalas. I love.
really?
Yes. Koalas, because they're so fluffy and they,
Yes.
like, you
See.
just want to hold
Yes.
them, and they're so cute.
Yes.
They're so territorial too, but when they're
Yes.
babies, they're like big babies. And I held one before and down in Miami in Florida. Uh,
Oh.
I've held one, and it's their nails are pretty tough.
Oh, I bet. I bet. I
Let
bet.
you know their nails are pretty tough. Um, Dolphins, I've seen dolphins, of course, and they're so smart. They
Oh,
are
yes, they seem very, very intelligent. I mean,
very,
ridiculously intelligent. So,
yeah, more intelligent than humans.
yes, exactly.
Like, I'd
Exactly.
rather be a friend with a dolphin.
Right. See, exactly. Exactly. But no, I appreciate you taking the time to do this for me. And yes, I think I will, if I hadn't already, I'll subscribe to the channel and everything because I would really, enjoy having some help with,
Oh
going
yeah,
through all this.
I'll definitely have a lot of other psychics. uh, he's a heavy smoker too.
Right.
Because
Yeah.
I smoke, but that smoke really hit me different. Like, I
Yes.
feel like
Yes.
heavy smoke. Like,
Mm-hmm.
he could go through a lot. Like,
Yeah. It's yeah. He is.
we're gonna deal with you more. I'm gonna be here for a little. I'm gonna be. It's gonna be 2 hours. I'm gonna be on for like another 2-3 hours.
Okay.
Actually, I want to get off here. It's 4 o'clock. 5. I want to be off by 6 o'clock because I want to go have dinner. I don't like to eat too late.
Right.
Um, I want to go have a dinner, and then maybe I come back and continue a show. Make sure you subscribe to me on Rumble. I don't know if you have Rumble.
I don't, but I'll have
Okay.
to get that.
You could do it through the, like, how you're doing it now.
Uh-huh.
Like, you just go to rumble.com,
Mm-hmm.
sign up. For Rumble, it's free. Get the free
Okay.
portion. It's just like YouTube. You're going to have to put in some information
Right.
in. And then once you get that done, search for me. Search for my channel, My
Okay.
Mind Over Your Matter. It's you can see it on my title on the bottom on the screen.
Okay.
You can see My Mind Over Your Matter. That's the same name, one word. No, you don't space it. Just one word. My Mind Over Your Matter.
Okay.
And you'll find me, and I'm live there. But I'm gonna be doing exclusive shows just for Rumble. That's not gonna be televised on YouTube
Okay.
because it's gonna be more intense. It's gonna be more like gloves off affair over there. When I
Okay.
do those specials, and it's going to be more aggressive. I call it more aggressive because it's really going to be like hyped energy. It's going to be really
Right.
hyped.
Right.
YouTube can't really handle me sometimes.
Right. Right.
So when it comes to political or medical and stuff like that,
Mm-hmm.
they don't like for people to be, or me to be talking about it because
Right.
yeah,
Right.
it's just crazy.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll definitely do that once we get off of here because, like I said, I'm willing to take the advice and find out everything I can. So
Mm-hmm. I feel like my friend Amber could really enlighten you with her reading, especially with her rods, her divination rods,
right.
the downseen rods.
Mhm.
That's what these are.
Okay.
Um, they're rods. She has a set too, and
Mhm.
they answer. They can be very aggressive answers with these rods. You gotta like when we do it, we always have to be careful because it tends to want to hurt us sometimes
Right.
when they're
Right.
answering questions.
Right.
But I feel like she has some answers for you, like through her reading.
Okay.
Um, and she'll be on. If she doesn't come on today, she'll be on in the future. She
Okay.
is a very good friend of mine, and I known her for years. So she's a
Okay.
sweetheart. She passed by earlier. She was in the chat room
Yes. Yes. I think
earlier.
I saw the.
Yeah, you could subscribe to her channel too, Ember Dawn Rising.
Mhm.
You can go to her channel and subscribe, and she's gonna be. I have a feeling she's gonna be doing a lot more shows because now she has my attention, and I love how she does her readings, and I love her energy,
Right.
and it's when it's something positive,
Mhm.
I refer people that I feel that I'm confident with them as what they do with their energy and their talent. Um, yeah, she's really good, and I like her a lot. So,
Yeah,
uh,
I'll definitely do that, and I'll definitely sign up for that, so that way maybe later I
yeah,
can come back on and.
yeah. And then if you want a private reading in the future, we could work something out to do
Okay.
it. Um,
Okay. Well, that sounds good.
I'm gonna put up the link again here. So if someone's in the chat room wants to come on, they could come on. Hi Rex, thanks for subscribing. I appreciate that. Um, but yeah, Jordan, just take care of yourself. I know you're gonna be back. I could feel it.
Yeah, probably so.
um, you could continue watching, and we'll have other people come on, and you'll be entertained, but also if Amber comes on and I
Mhm.
feel like if she could want to help, if you're here, I could have you come back on and she could continue like my reading.
Yeah.
Yeah, from my reading because mine is more empath medium.
Right. Right.
I
Right.
have my tarot decks, and I could do the tarot, but mine's is more like visions that come in and
Gotcha.
voices. Like I hear
Gotcha.
you know, especially like when those voices come in, it's just so loud
Right.
sometimes,
Right.
and I have to say out loud what I'm saying. Sometimes I have to cut people off to say some things because that's how aggressive the voices they come out.
Right. Gotcha. Well, I
Uh,
appreciate it, and I'll definitely look into that and probably be back on later.
okay, cool, awesome.
Alrighty,
Thank
thank
you for
you.
coming through. You're welcome. All right, Angel, what's going on?
That was awesome. I love the everything she kind of was giving you and all that, and the happy to hear what some of the things she has done. But at the same time, you're right. She just needs to believe in herself.
Mm-hmm. Like I see those green, like the green lights from the bar. I felt the green energy, like that go energy, like that bar for some reason just comes to me, and I just keep seeing it, and I see the green lights. And once I saw the green lights, she confirmed it. She's like, "Yeah, it has green lights," and it's like that's the bar that she needs to go to. And it's a cool thing. All right, it's gonna bring Andrea. Hello, Andrea.
Andrew? Andrea, can you hear us?
I think she can. She's trying to figure it out.
Oh, trying to put her camera in place.
Yeah, I can hear her. Well, I can hear the mics on. She's just
Oh,
trying to. You don't have to come on with the camera on. Like you could. There's a way to turn off the camera. You just click on the button. It'll turn it off. Like where it says the cam, you could just turn it off. But you have to leave the mic on because the show won't let you come on without the mic on. Um, but she'll be back, and Joe will be back. I know she wanted to be added on free list. The whole show is free, so it's something we do for now. It'll be free. Maybe down the line, if they want to tip us, that'll be great. You know, if you feel like we did a good job, you could tip us. I have PayPal, so it's to your prerogative. It's nothing that I'm looking for or anything like that, but we do a lot of work, psychic abilities, and it'd be nice to get a tip. You know, every now and then, it's throw some happy bones. And because I do this and I do it for a lot of hours, like I do a lot of hours. I do a show every day, and I'm trying to do it every day for like minimum like 3-4 hours, and I can do longer shows. Last night was super late. I couldn't really sleep right last night. It was just too hot for me. I put the AC already. I unplugged it because the temperatures were getting nice in the evenings, but the freaking like this past few days has been in 70s, 80s here, and we're breaking records for daytime highs. And I feel like it should be a lot colder than what we're experiencing here. And I could plug in the AC unit, but I don't want to do it because it saves me a lot of money not running that AC unit. That AC unit in the summertime, it drains your pockets. It's like an extra $100 on your bill with the AC on every day. And I've done it. I did a whole month with the AC on 24 hours nonstop for a month, and it was like an extra $100 on my light bill. So now for the holidays and for the winter time, that's the time that I get to save money. So it's like I don't have that high bill because of this freaking AC unit. I wish I had a solar panel that gets enough energy to charge a battery to run the AC unit year round. I have to freaking pay this crazy light bill.
but let me ask you this: if you could give me what do you see my financial future being? Because lately I've been behind on like a lot of my bills and all that, and I ran a bit of a financial situation in the time when my fake father was down here, and now I'm behind on like my cable and cell phone bills by about a month, and I have yet to pay last month for my cable and cell phone, and I just got this month, and so I'm kind of like running a bit behind on my bills.
Mm-hmm.
But besides that, what do you see the financial future if I can get everything figured out?
I saw before a credit card, you applying for a credit card and you getting a credit card. And that credit card could help you with some of your bills. So it could take a load off of your financial stress. So I saw that credit card before, and I see a credit card still. And that credit card, you could help pay for your light bill, your cell phone. You could put it on the card, and you pay the card. If you don't have the money to pay the at least the credit card has it's on there, and the bill is paid. Like I can see that. I can see you getting back on track. It's just
thanks, Father Rick.
yeah. But I see
I love you.
Look too. But I do see this. I see the credit card. Maybe it's time to apply for one and then have it help you pay your bills. Not sit on it and let it like accumulate. Like you don't want that. You could use it to help give you a bumper. You don't need to be put in a hole that's unnecessary. You're behind and you need to catch up. You don't want them to start cutting shit off. So definitely gonna have to figure out the light bill, like if the cell phone bill. You need that. So it's like those things you gotta make sure. If you can't afford it at the moment, talk to them. So maybe they can do some kind of adjustment for the bills, so it won't be so hard on you. Definitely see you applying for this credit card, so that way you get space and credit, so you can offset some of those bills and give you time to pay the bills without getting into trouble. Anybody else wants to come into the show, you're more than welcome to. I did post the link on the chat room. I could post it again. Michelle, how you doing? I saw you come every now and then. If you want to come to the show, you're welcome to. Everyone is welcome. I give you a chance, like I did last night. I had a guy came on. He was really aggressive. Like a little bit on the very rude side. I gave him his 5 minutes, of opportunity to say what he's gonna say. He was pretty offensive. I ended up having to kick him out at the end because, when you hear so much the information and you get all that load and the energy, it's just a little bit too. It's a lot. So it got to the point that I felt like it was time to give him the boot, and gave him the boot from last night's show. One thing is like you have to be respectful to the individuals that are on the show. That goes for everyone. That's treat those how you would like to be treated. And I always treat everyone with respect. And everyone should come on with respect. It's not for me, my guests, other psychics. Respect one another and respect the individuals that are on the show. Sometimes you're gonna have individuals that come on and they're just gonna try to ruin or try to like manipulate us, and we're just not gonna put up with it. We're donating our time, our patience, our gifts to individuals who really need, someone, to help them feel more comfort or to get an opinion or answers to certain problems going on in their personal or professional life. So I take it very serious in what I do, and I think everyone should be respectful. Because it got crazy last night.
Speaking of respectful, I for a while last night and then getting up this morning there, I couldn't help but like not stop thinking about the little moment on last night's stream where JD came on, and then like that one dude came to start something, but then all he was looking for was like his 5 minutes of fame, as JD said, and all that. It was hysterical, but hey, I love when people like yourself give the people their time, but if they can't be respectful and all that, then goodbye.
Yeah, you give them the boot. You're like, sorry, I'm trying to get it to work, but my cam and speaker won't work. Your speaker was working fine. Well, your speaker on your side. Okay. You may have to restart your phone. The cam was on. The camera was on. We heard you. I don't know if you heard us. If you didn't hear us, then maybe you have to reboot your phone. But I put the link out on Michelle. Definitely I can put it out again.
But yeah, that moment was awkward there. But what was also awkward was when JD came on to get his reading. A number of viewers like went up from I think 1 or 2 to 9 or 10 in the time.
It went to like 17 or it went like really high for a moment.
Yeah.
It went like 18, 19, like in the chat, and I'm like, how did this like all this energy just rushed in, and like people just came in. It was just very weird. Very.
But I can't help but laugh at it, to be quite honest.
Yeah, it was just weird. Because the chat room got weird too. And I was like, all right, well, as long as they could be respectful and don't spam the chat. I do have monitors that will monitor the chat. If people get too crazy, they'll let me know, and I tell them, look, take care of it. If you behave bad in the chat room, you'll be put in timeout. And after a couple of timeouts, then if they don't get the point, then they get a full ban.
No, Michelle, you don't have to have your camera on. Just have your mic enabled so you can ask Rick up here what you want your reading to be about. If you were listening to what Jordan was saying and everything, just make sure your mic is enabled there if you're using your phone. And if you're using your computer, just make sure you have the right audio settings there. And Andrea, maybe you should check your audio settings of your camera mic just to make sure it's on the right settings, and just test and say something just to make sure everyone can hear you. If you can, Andrea, because I would like to hear what you all want to get your reading of there. But no, Michelle, you don't have to have your camera on.
Yeah, no, you don't have to have a camera on. I just need to hear your voice, because not only that, but in order to come onto the show, you have to turn on your mic. Your mic has to be on, because you cannot join the show without your mic. It just Streamyard won't let you come on. You have to have your mic on. And you can
try Michelle, but it's just if you want to do a reading, we would have to hear. Rick would have to hear like what the reading is about, like in regards to maybe money situations in your life currently that you just want a reading of what the solution may be or something like that, because Rick just needs to make sure he can hear you.
Yep.
And I tried going on a stream but once without enabling my mic, and it basically crosses everything out in a little pop-up that says that can't come on because of mic not being enabled or something like that.
You have to have your mic on.
The phones work either which way. I would just like giving you because there are more ways to come on besides just the cell phone. Like
Yeah.
I am using my computer on here with Rick right now.
Yeah, you can come on the computer. You can use your tablet. You can
Whatever
use
which
your
way,
phone.
whichever device that is capable of using StreamYard, just make sure your mic is turned on and enabled.
Yep, that's all. But you can use any device to come on. Computer, tablet, laptop, cell phone. Um, just make sure you have your mic and you're able to hear me through your speaker, and I can get you right on with no problems. Yeah, you only have a cell phone. That's fine. Cell phones work good,
Yep.
as good as computers. I got my cell phone here. I usually use it when I show the readings. And when I do my tarot readings, I'll turn on my phone camera and show the individuals their cards. That's why I have my phone, and I gotta put. I have to put it to charge. I'm at 69%. What a number, right? I'm on 69. So let me put this phone to charge. And we'll get Michelle on. All right. I feel like Michelle's gonna have to do a tarot card reading because her energy is coming towards tarot. Okay. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, we see you fine. We see you good. How you
Okay.
doing? How you
See,
doing?
I'm doing okay.
Okay, we hear you fine, so it's
Yeah,
working.
you just fine, Michelle. Nice to meet you.
Okay. Let me make sure that I'm on the TV too, because I don't even.
Well, if you, I think
If you're on here, you'd be able to see yourself.
Okay.
It's on here. I'm live on YouTube and I'm live on Rumble. So everything that's on here, you're gonna see it.
yeah.
If you don't see it live now, that's fine because you can always go back and you can watch it.
Yeah.
So how can I help you?
Um. Oh, okay. There it goes.
Mm-hmm.
I just didn't know.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's just that I've been going through some stuff,
Okay. Health wise,
and it's been like
health
nice
problems.
meeting you too. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be so
No,
rude like that.
no, it's okay. It's okay. Um, you going through some health issues?
Yes,
Yeah, because
very
health
bad.
came up really strong, like internal health, really bad. Like this year, no, not this year, but soon you're gonna need probably surgery because surgery keeps coming up on my head.
Okay.
So you might be offered surgery to fix something that's going on inside you. Um,
Yeah, I've gotten so used to seeing myself like in two different spots,
mhm.
but I don't know. It's just kind of for me.
Yeah, because I see you always moving, always different, like how you said, like different spots.
Yeah.
Um, but I also see that I see the health issues,
Yep.
and it's something that you need to focus on and pay attention this upcoming year because it could get serious. Okay, so you need to take the time and talk with the doctors and really come up with a good plan for 2023 because
Yeah.
it's going to be a serious year for you.
Yeah. It's just like my knee's been bothering me. It's been my right knee so far. And then it's
Hmm.
been starting to go into my left knee, here
Okay.
and there. But it's been mainly overall my right knee. I've been having this problem since back in 2017, and it's
Okay.
been swelling up and all
That's
that.
what the surgery popped up in my head.
Yeah.
And you're definitely gonna need surgery in 2023. You're gonna need it. I see
Mm,
it happening.
mm.
Like, cause I see it clear as day. Like red letters surgery.
Lord have mercy.
Um, but you're gonna have to take care of yourself too, because when you have that surgery, it's gonna slow you down.
Well, that's what it's doing now. It's really slowing
Mm-hmm.
me down. I
Even
can't
more.
really walk too well.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Even more.
and then it's also like my stomach area. Like
Yep.
when you were saying something about last night, you was feeling like in the lower part
That
of my
pain. Yeah.
is it was in it's in my lower part of my stomach, and it goes to the
Mm-hmm.
back of my back.
Mm-hmm.
So it's both areas of my back and
You
stomach.
was the energy that I was feeling last night when I had that. I
Yeah.
remember it was in my stomach, and then I felt the surgery. I hear surgery so loud that I had to like say it because, like, that knee is gonna cause you problems and your balance. And if you don't take care of it, you're gonna end up falling and hurting yourself. Okay, so they need to figure out with this knee. I know that stomach, that internal, that pain. You gotta monitor that too, because you have to see um, internal medicine doctor. Maybe I see me. I had problems with my stomach too. I had a lot of surgeries,
Mm.
so like I kind of like reminiscing, just thinking about your situation and what I went through,
Mhm.
and it could be aggressive. It could be like you could be hospitalized for a good amount of time. Like, um, I see the word diabetes. I'm diabetic, so gotta be careful with that. Be careful with your sugar levels. Um,
Cause I just been having overall, I've been having a lot of body problems, like overall, just different areas.
mhm.
And it's been, I think, because now I'm about to be 45 in a couple of weeks. Like, matter of fact, not even a couple of weeks.
Girl, you're
Um,
looking good. Don't put yourself down like that. Don't even try. You're not even gonna do that on my show. You're good. You're good. It's just that internal. Like I feel like other things are gonna happen once you have the surgery with your knees. Other things are gonna start happening because
okay.
it's a domino effect. You know what I mean? Once you
Yeah.
fix one
Yeah.
problem, another one's gonna start nagging to want to get fixed.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Cause I also had cancer, that the thyroids, both of the thyroids and everything.
mhm,
So, like you said, it's a domino effect because I had the knee problem first, then I had the arm problem. No, I think I had the arm problem first, or the shoulder problem. Then I had the knee problem. Then I had the cancer problem. So it's like it's been
mhm,
like different areas. I already had surgery on my neck for both of
mhm,
the thyroids back in 2017. And then
mhm.
2018, it was like every year, it was just like,
That's why
oh,
2023 keeps coming up as challenging for you.
oh Lord, have mercy.
That's what I'm saying. You got to get strong. You got to have to build that strength up, build that confidence to take care of 2023 because it's going to be a hard year for you. It's going to be just tough. You're going to have these surgeries done. It's going to take a lot, of your energy.
Yeah. Well, I'm just gonna have to do, because I came through the surgery okay with, for the thyroids and all that stuff, and I've
Mhm.
bounced back a little bit, pulled through all that. But it's just like now it's just gonna be certain things that I'm gonna have to. get fixed and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna try to do the best I can. And
Just try to do the best you can. I mean, we already know 2023 is going to be challenging. So just let's try to make it the best year as possible. Just be positive. Even though I'm
okay,
telling you it's going to be hard, but I went through hell myself. I went through hell and back. I know how it is.
okay.
I was hospitalized for a year.
Oh
So
wow.
I've been through, like I say, I've been through hell and back. I had to live with like a whole like 8 months with my stomach wide open.
Oh.
So yeah, so it's like by the time I got out of the hospital, I was sealed up. They had a vacuum pump on me that I had to seal up my stomach, and it took a whole year to because I ended up having two infections on my stomach because I had emergency surgery in my stomach, and then I ended up getting an infection that almost killed me.
Mm.
They had to open me. Listen to this story. I said the story before on my channel, but I'll share it with you. Um, I was in my room. It was just after I had the surgery. I was in my recovery room, and the doctor comes in. I'm just trying to still wake up from my anesthesia and still trying to get coordinated, with what's going on. And the doctor comes into my room and tells me that she needs to open me back up. And I'm like, what? She's like, I need to open you up, back up, and I need to do it right now. I go, we going back to surgery? She's like, no, I have to do it right now in this room. I'm gonna tell you real quick what I'm gonna do, and I'm not gonna repeat myself. She's like, I'm gonna code you. I'm gonna code blue you. We're gonna have people come in here, and we're gonna strap you down, and we're gonna open you back up. I'm like, what? So she leaves the room. You hear the announcement over the overhead, code blue, this room, third floor, this room, code blue. And I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck is what's happening? So they all come back in. The doctor starts explaining to me that I have to open you up because you have a bad infection. And if I don't do this right now, you're going to die. And I'm
Mm.
like, what? She's like, I have to open you back up. I was like, okay. So I go, so you're gonna put me asleep here, or what? Are you gonna me medicine for the pain? She's like, I can't give you anything. I can't give you anything. I'm not putting you back to sleep. We're doing this like we're gonna pull these staples off of you. So we're gonna tie you up. Security's gonna hold your legs down, and we're gonna start pulling those staples out. So the security, right, like didn't even give me a chance. Started wrapping my feet up. They started tying me to the bed. They got my arms and they tied me up like this to the bed. They put a chest vest on me, strapped me down to the bed, and that way I couldn't move or move my arms or anything. Like everything was stuck, and they were holding my arms. Or they had one like security officer on each holding my legs down, holding my legs and holding my arms.
Mm.
And as soon as they tied me up, the the security guy, he was like, "You're gonna need this," and he rolled up a towel with tape and he put it in my mouth. And the next thing you know, as soon as he does that, the doctor starts pulling the staples out. Boom, 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 boom. Just and let me tell you, that was so painful. That was the most like imagine having over close to 40 staples being pulled out from your stomach. That's like if you had a C-section and
Yeah.
right after you had your C-section and and then they decide to fuck it, we're gonna pull the staples out without giving you medicine or nothing, and we're
Mm.
tying you down. It was very, very painful. They had to open my stomach back up. Once they opened my stomach back up, you smelled like rotten. You smelled the pus. You smell it was infection. Like you could smell it. It was disgusting. Like I was like I was screaming, but I couldn't scream because I had the towel in my mouth and I couldn't push it out nothing because they put like this thing on my face, so I can't spit out anything or nothing. Like I was helpless. And that smell, oh my god, I would never forget it. I know there's a video that I have in my old laptop. I think there's a video that I had recorded that shows the inside of my stomach, shows the blood, shows like the pus, shows like them putting the vacuum pump on me because I feel like I recorded it.
Mm.
I have it. It's just really disgusting, because it's it's I couldn't show that on YouTube,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh
because
my God.
I can smell it. It's like it's making me want to cough. But then after they did that and they had my stomach wide open, they were sucking it out. And let me tell you, that was very painful. Like them sucking the pus and everything out of me and everything. It was just like 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 these pints that was full of fucking pus. It was disgusting. And
Mm.
after they cleaned me up and they cleaned it out and all the blood and everything, they put water and they were just sucking it up, and it was so nasty. Um then they gave me some medicine for the pain. They had me on really high medicine. And then they put I was like 90 milligrams of oxycodone, but liquid form, and morphine.
Oh wow.
I had three pain medicines at the same time because I was also on an epidural. They
Oh my.
spinal, I was on a spinal tap, epidural, 90 milligrams of oxycodone, and also morphine. And like every time I pressed the button, I was going to La La Land. Literally, instantly, I put the button, I'm going to sleep. That's how
Oh wow.
strong the medicine was.
Wow.
I had to press the button before they put the vacuum pump because the vacuum pump, I knew it was going to be painful because something told me it was going to be very painful when they put the pump. So I put the medicine and then I was falling asleep, and then the person that was specialized in that, she's like, "No, I need for you to be up. You got to wake up. We got to put this pump on you." I'm like, "What the?" And then she put the thing on me, and it was so painful, so painful. And I was like, I just tapped the medicine and it's not working. She's like, "No, it's working. It's just this is very painful. It's gonna be like this for a little while." I go, "A little while? What's a little while?" "A couple of hours." I'm like, "Oh Lord." But it was super painful. Then after that, I was hospitalized for a year.
Are you serious?
Yep. Yep.
Wow.
It was one of the challenging moments of my life, and that was before I even that happened after I broke my neck. Okay, I had a severe injury. I had a ceiling collapse on me, broke my neck, compressed my spine, messed up my lower back, and completely broke two of my vertebrae in my neck. So I had to have emergency surgery for that, and that's another story. That's another story. But
Oh my God.
after I had the major surgery, other things started happening. So it's like a domino effect.
Yeah,
Happening.
yeah.
So when I had that stomach issue, I just had recently had neck surgery. It was like a year later, and I had that, and I was stuck the whole 2013. I was in the hospital the whole year in 2013.
Wow.
I didn't get out until January of 2014.
Mm.
Yeah, I was here in Connecticut, and I was a whole year in the hospital. It was the worst year of my life. I thought I was never gonna get out of there. I was like, this is like it's like a medical jail.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I never I haven't done anything to hurt myself or to
No, No. It's just it's a recovery. It's a medical, but I felt like it was a jail because
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
like jail, you can't do nothing really, and you're stuck there. Like for me, I was stuck in my bed. I couldn't get out
Oh,
of my bed. I couldn't use the restroom. They had to come clean me up. They had to like. It was just really bad, and I couldn't move. I couldn't. My stomach wouldn't like. I couldn't get out of bed for the longest. It was like 6, almost like 8 months. Um, like actually, it took me like 9 months to be able to get out of my bed.
wow.
Yeah, it was really tough, and I was going a little bit crazy because they would just pump me up with pills and shots of pain medicine and stuff just to control my pain. It was out of hand.
Mm.
It was a bad time. It was just I could write a memoir, a book, or do a full show on just on my medical, and it'll take me a long time. That show will be forever long.
Oh, wow.
I've had like 14 surgeries, so it's it'll be a long show. That's for sure.
I am so sorry that you went through that, though.
Yeah, it's my personal hell. It was hell. So when I say like for you, it's gonna be challenging. It's gonna be just challenging. It's not gonna be the hell I went through.
Okay.
Okay, so we gotta get those knees working, especially that right knee. You gotta get it because I know I had surgery on my right knee.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I had a meniscus tear on my right knee, my ACL and my meniscus, and I had that repaired. And it took me a while, like to walk. It took a while to walk because you can't just walk on it yet. It you have to be on crutches,
Okay.
but it's like, and then the use the bathroom is a little awkward because you can't bend your knee and you have to like get on the toilet a certain way. It's a pain. You're gonna need people's help.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Yeah, I got my kids here though. I got
mhm.
my my oldest son is 26, and then I have my 17-year-old son here. But my 26-year-old, he comes and goes and stuff like that. Then I have another son who's 22 or 23. I'm sorry, he just turned 23.
Okay.
But he'll be probably coming through here time to time. But um,
Yeah,
it's just overall,
they'll be there when you need them.
yeah,
It's like mom needs us, so you got to be there because I can
yeah.
see them being there. So they will be supportive. Um, it's just gonna be challenging. It's gonna be a tough year next year.
Mm,
I just want you to get through it. Like if you get through it, then 2024 is gonna look a lot more better.
okay, I just
You know what I
hope it.
mean? It's just gonna be the 23 is it's it's gonna be a little tough one for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what you have to do. Let's get those knees, straightened up. Let's get to the doctors, see what's going on internally. Let's do a full physical, get a workup,
Well,
and
that's the thing. I'm on physical therapy
mhm.
now, but I don't go like how I should.
Well, you need to go because I went to physical therapy today, and I did an hour and a half, and I've been doing physical therapy for 11 years.
Oh wow.
Yeah, for my neck and my back because I have spinal issues. So
Oh, okay, okay,
you see me
okay.
sitting here, I don't move. I stay still.
Yeah,
I
that's the thing that scares me is that year, like that whole entire year, like
mhm,
being like secluded, like you can't do nothing, you can't
mhm,
move, you can't, you
nothing.
just.
That's what I went through.
Oh my goodness.
You know, at the very end when I got super sick and tired, and I was like, I'm not gonna do any, like I need to get to home. I need to get to my own place. You know, they had to help me find a place and get me a place because I couldn't go out and do it. So I would have to look online and search for a place and rent out the place without being there in person. Have other people check it out, like um, social workers helping me. Um, it was just very hard for me. 2013 was one of my, besides my neck, and that was really really bad. But being in the hospital for a whole year, that was the toughest of my life.
Mm.
Yeah, but I made it through. I'm here now, 2022, and that should give you some positive for you.
Yeah.
At, at the end of the day, at the end of the rainbow, there's always something good.
Yeah.
And it's that positive feeling, that positive energy. It's
Yeah.
like keep yourself positive, keep your head up. You're gonna be okay. You're just gonna have a challenging year.
Okay.
Yeah. But anything else you want to know?
I just wanted to know about my love life. Like, if I gonna ever, like, I just needed to know if I was gonna get back with my ex-boyfriend Robert.
Yeah, I could see someone coming. I could see a gentleman, a guy there. I could see during your hard times, this person is gonna show up.
Okay.
I feel like they're gonna show up. He's gonna show up, and try to be helpful.
Okay, because I just like actually he just reached out to me
Hmm.
the other day, but I haven't like on November 1st, but
Hmm.
I haven't heard from him. But he's supposed to be um because I've been with this man for about 2 years, but then we stopped talking,
Hmm.
and then he did me wrong and did me dirty, very dirty. And then I stopped talking to him. He tried to reach out to me a couple times, but then what happened was he just reached out to me again, which I haven't heard from him in a while. And all of a sudden he was like, I'm just trying. I'm puzzled because he was the one who sent me like a friend request through Facebook, and then all of a sudden just he asked me was did I find anybody, and I'm like, I was with this other guy, and then he was being a jerk, and so I left him alone
Hmm.
completely. But then since then he hasn't even said anything else to me after that. So
Hmm.
I was just wondering what was going on because he just all of a sudden went cold turkey and just stopped, saying stuff to me. So I was like, what's
Hmm.
going on with that?
Yeah, that one you could close that chapter. That I wouldn't want to be with anybody who just gets the book and just throw it away. You know what I mean? I'm like, we were starting a chapter, and you just closed the book and just threw it to the side. So I can't be with anybody that's like that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I do see someone there, older and helpful. Like be more helpful, try to help out.
Okay, but we're not gonna get back together or anything
I
like
don't
that.
see the getting back like togetherness. I just see like the helpfulness of the individual.
Okay.
And I think it takes time for that type of love that you're seeking.
Okay.
That's gonna take time, but you're gonna need like help.
Yeah.
So it's like I could see someone there helping.
Okay.
It's just these dirty dogs. They just
Yeah.
dirty.
Well, that's the thing. I've been dealing with a lot of craziness.
And
Like,
this is online, right?
yeah. Well, this is me and him has history from years ago
Mm-hmm.
and stuff like that. But then he reached out to me back in I think it was 2020 or something like that. And then we started dating. And then all of a sudden I found out he was messing around and everything like that. But then
Mm-hmm.
he wind up I still was with him, but he was going back and forth between me and whoever else he was dealing with. But then I have other friends that I turn around and like socialize with too.
Mm-hmm.
And then like I had this one guy that was really obsessed with me, but I had to turn around and just like I had to block him because he
Okay.
was an older man. He was like 60 years old. And I'm like, look it, you know, he was just sending me like inappropriate pictures of himself.
Horny old man.
Um, just doing all kinds of stupid stuff and
Mm-mm.
telling me that I'm his woman and he's got somebody else over there at his house. So I'm like, no, I'm not your girl. Stop doing that. Don't do that because I'm not looking at you like that.
Mm-hmm.
And he just was like really like
Persistent.
obsessed. Like he just wouldn't take a no for an answer. So he just recently came into my broadcast because I'm on like I be on Live Me and stuff. I don't
Okay.
know if you heard about that before, but it's like a site where everybody can go and hang out and talk and make friends and mingle, and
Okay.
you can broadcast live.
What is it called again?
Live Me.
Life Meet? Okay. No, I never used it.
And it's good, but it's crazy though because it's a lot of the guys are like trying to find it seems like they're trying to make it into a dating site,
Yeah,
which
that's
is
what it looks
not.
like. That's what it
It's
feels like. They taking the like they're they're bringing their horniness along
yes, yes.
with their problems. That's their problem.
Yes. So I've been getting hit on by all different guys, and I'm like, look at y'all need to leave me alone because right now I'm
Hmm.
not. They would just put themselves out there like they're,
They just like mosquitoes. That's what I see. They're like a whole bunch of mosquitoes, and they're all coming from all different. Like they're
and
all
that's what
around.
they're doing. It's like, and I have some of my friends, like my friends, they be like, "What are you doing, Michelle, to these guys?" I'm like, I ain't doing nothing. I'm just being myself.
Sorry to interrupt, Michelle, but I just want to say to you, Rick, I'm going to be getting up. It's almost 3 o'clock, and I'll be leaving my house at around
Okay.
3:30 to head on over to work. I hope you have a great rest of your day, Rick. And you always steal my heart when I'm with you up here.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it, and you have a
You
great
know
evening
what's
at work.
going on, man.
Yeah. All
Uh,
right.
well, I'll see you again, possibly tomorrow or whenever you go live again.
I'll be on tomorrow.
And you have a great rest of your day, Rick.
All right. You too.
And it
Thanks,
was
me
nice
too.
meeting you, Michelle. You have a
Yeah,
great
okay.
day.
Thank you so much, Angel.
Bye.
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 You have a good evening at work, cause like yeah, he has to get ready for work.
Yeah, yeah.
You know how that life is. Um, for you, okay. Mm. You have one of your sons live with you,
Yeah,
and that's the 17-year-old, right?
yeah,
Okay. And then the 23-year-old,
yeah,
he comes by every now and then.
yeah,
And then the 26-year-old
yeah.
uh, comes by the same way. Probably comes a little bit more often. He needs to, because you're gonna need their support. Three boys. Holy moly!
Yeah.
Oh, you must have your handful. Mm,
I have a daughter too, but she had passed away in 2016.
okay. She was
Not
16 when she
20,
passed
not
away.
2016, not 2016. I'm sorry.
She was 6,
2006. 2006. I'm
2006.
sorry.
She passed away.
Yeah, 2006.
Was it something traumatic that happened to her?
She was when I was pregnant with her, she had the cord wrapped around her neck, and
Yeah,
then I
that's
don't know what
traumatic.
else happened.
Yeah, that's traumatic. And she didn't get. She wasn't given a chance at life.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, because I could feel it around the neck, the pressure. That it was just not not to be.
Yeah.
Um, man, that must have been hard.
Yeah, dealing with that. I mean, it was kind of really tough because of the
That's
situation,
why.
like between me and their father.
Hmm.
And back, like when you said in 2013, that was actually one of my worst years
There you
as
go.
well.
That year, it was a bad year.
Yeah.
Um, I know a lot of people went through hell that year too, but
Yeah.
that's why I keep feeling that pain in my stomach too, because like it feels like a baby, that was like in the stomach, like that pain,
Mm-hmm.
like in there, and then you
What you
still,
talk about now?
you know how I feel the pain in my stomach.
And it feels like you said a baby?
Like no, I feel like the babe, her,
Oh,
at
okay,
that
okay.
time, like maybe she's trying to let me know something, but then you have that pain there too. So it's like I'm getting like double confirmations of certain things going on down there.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah,
yeah,
because
you
right
definitely don't.
now, hmm,
No, you definitely you're good. With your boys. And hold on, I'll be on.
okay.
Hold on one sec. To get the echo. Is that you? I'll be on the echo. Oh no, I fixed it. Don't worry, I got you. Um, you don't need to be messing with no hound dog. That's a sound.
Okay.
That's what it came to my mind.
Okay.
Don't be messing with the hound dogs.
Yeah.
It's an Elvis song, so he ain't nothing but a hound dog like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that song is playing in my head.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because there's been a lot of them going around, which
Yeah,
I just didn't understand it because I don't know. I guess I got like a magnet or some kind of thing across my forehead.
mm,
I just that's what I'm feeling like because they just instead of them just approaching me in a better manner, they was just throwing themselves like taking their stuff and just showing me constantly. Like
mm,
I'm like, why is y'all doing this? Like I don't care. I don't want
mm,
it. I don't like
mm,
it.
mm.
You're approaching. You're turning me like turning me
Yeah, it's
down.
like
Like
it's turn
not
off.
even turning me down, but you're turning me
It's a turn off.
is a big turn off. And
Yeah,
it's
it's
just like
like
why would I want to be with y'all if y'all
exactly.
just showing me y'all stuff and we're not even having communication? There's no talking, no getting to know me on a different level. I could have been a murderer. I could have been a simp. I could
Right.
have been any kind of thing.
It's
You know what I'm saying?
like,
So it's
yeah.
like get to know me first on some levels and then let me be able to decide if I want to be with you or not because
Hmm.
I'm not good. I'm not that type of, I'm not that type of woman to
Hmm.
just throw myself at every guy that
Hmm.
just throw their stuff out and oh, oh that one. No, I'm not. No, I don't give a care
But
what
I
they
did
look like.
see I did see I saw a gentleman on the one that's with you in my vision. He's a gentleman. So
Okay.
he's a nicer person. So it's not just, and when you go back and listen again, you're gonna hear me say gentleman.
Okay.
He's gonna be more of a gentleman.
Okay.
He's not around right now.
Okay.
You
Okay.
haven't found them yet.
Okay.
So it might be someone else out there. I hope the people are less aggressive with you because for some reason, I guess it's you have that look that gullible, you know, and when you're pissed off, it shows it in your face. Like when you're pissed off, run. Like run, don't even stand there. Run. You're
Oh
not safe.
yeah.
You're not safe. You have to be within at least 15 feet away.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I can feel when that aggression when you pissed off. Oh boy, But you have a reason to be when you do get pissed. So
Yeah. Because I just don't get just that
yeah, you
ticked
just
off
don't.
for no reason.
Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah. It's not like you wake up every day like that. No, it's just when something really gets to you and get you twisted and sideways. You can be like, oh hell no, oh hell to the no. I gotta feel that foot stomp. Like, oh hell no.
Lord have mercy.
What did
Yeah.
I just say? That's
Yeah. Yep.
how I feel. That energy is like, oh boy. Hey,
Hmm.
don't get me mad. Just do what you need to do and do think I don't want to see certain things and we're gonna be good. But if I see something out of place, I'm coming after you.
Hmm.
You know what
That's
I mean?
exactly me. Yep.
Oh yeah, I can see it. Oh, that's nice though. I like that though. That's like that's that mama energy.
Yep.
Thanksgivings are awesome at your house, huh?
Yeah.
It is because I could taste that. I could feel the taste in my mouth. Your food. Mm, mm. That's where the thing is because like you could cook. I have this. I feel this pain in my right hand. I just
Mm.
felt this pain in my right hand. What's going on there?
Oh wow.
Yeah, I felt this pain, like sharp pain on right here.
Oh. On the
Hmm.
side?
Yeah,
Mm.
like sharp pain. It went away. It's going away. I just
Okay.
felt like that like fast pain.
Mm.
So you're gonna be working hard at Thanksgiving dinner. Getting
Yeah.
that pain, then it's like a pinching pain. So
Okay.
it's Thanksgiving's are cool. Christmas is fun. Christmas are always it's good energy. We gotta take advantage of the good energy because we don't get so many so often.
Mhm.
And Thanksgiving is a day of good energy in a sense because it's also bad energy. Because if we go back to the history of Thanksgiving and we look deeper into it, it's
Yeah.
not as it seems to be. It's actually a bad day, but we're trying to keep it positive, keep the energy positive. But in reality, that day, so many natives died. So many of like for no reason. You know, this land was stolen, so
Yeah. Yeah.
it's a mess. It's all it's that's how the world is. It's like divide and conquer. So yeah, but history history is always manipulated because a lot of people don't realize history always repeats itself. And
Mhm.
not only that, but it's like there's a lot of history that's not spoken.
Okay.
So yeah, it just do your research, everyone. It's but take advantage of these positive days and Christmas, make it festive. It's I can see happiness. So let's keep it all happy
Yeah, yeah, that's all I want.
because yeah, enjoy this year. I'm telling you, really enjoy 2022. 2023 is gonna be the B word. It's gonna be a bitch. So that's just
Oh,
I'm
believe
telling
me,
you.
I
It,
could just imagine how it's gonna be, but oh my goodness, I'm just not.
yeah,
I
enjoy
know
it.
it's definitely is gonna be more of a challenge because it just seems to me that it just I don't know. It's just oh my
Mm,
goodness.
mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And
So
and
and
I worry so much about it
mhm.
because
Yep.
of the pressure. I've been dealing with
Hmm.
this, like, because they told me it was early signs of arthritis that was in my knee.
Yeah, I have arthritis, so it just amplifies the pain.
Yeah,
That's all. That's all. It's you're gonna feel the weather. You're gonna know when rain's coming, and you're gonna be
yeah.
like, your needs gonna be fixed. Yeah, but you're always gonna feel something. So that's what arthritis is. I have arthritis on my spine,
Mm.
on my spinal cord.
Oh
So
my goodness,
yeah,
man.
so I suffer. I take pain medication to help with the pain. So, but that's like that for the rest of my life. So when I go to the doctor, they just see me and they put in the script into the pharmacy every month. I always get pain medication. It's gonna be like that for the rest of my life. I can't
I'm
be without
so
it
sorry,
because
man.
yeah, without it, I'm kind of like crippled.
Mm.
Yeah, it's you can't live life. I can't live life without it. It's the only thing that really has. Like I was thinking about other measures or other surgeries that they could implant certain devices into my spine, and I will push of a button, it will kind of like take the pain away. But I just think that's too. I don't know if that's gonna be good for me at this moment, at this time. I don't want to be a guinea pig
Mm.
when it comes to implanting um, certain electronics. I, that's gonna amplify me. I don't know. For me, I don't know. I think I'd rather just take the medication.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know because you have to press the button and it's like a remote control and it kind of like stimulates the spine and supposedly it helps reduce the pain. Uh,
Oh, okay.
but that's too. I don't know. I think that's just too risky.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I mean, because I'm still able to walk, I'm still able to do stuff. I just am in a lot of pain. I take my medication, so it helps reduce the pain, but it never goes away. The pain will never go away. So it's like I just want to be comfortable. That's all.
Yeah. 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 Because I deal with that on a regular basis too myself. Like, with just overall all the time pain, like
Hmm.
just unbearable pain. Like, I mean, there might be times when it's less painful if I'm not standing and walking. Um, like, but then when I do get up and walk, I have to constantly like sit, like,
Hmm.
come back and sit down and,
Hmm.
you know, sit for periods of time and then try to get back up and go back and forth. And
Hmm.
it's just overall like the knee.
I know
um
when you get aggravated. I know when you get aggravated when you have to go to the restroom and you're like laying out and you're comfortable and all of a sudden you need to go to the restroom and your leg starts hurting.
yeah.
Oh my! I can feel it. It gave me goosebumps in my knee area. Like I can feel the like. Oh, that
Yeah.
sucks.
Yeah, I mean, there's times
Mm,
when like the one year it really got to the point where it was so severe and it swelled up and I could not, like, I
mm,
really like was in tears because I couldn't even lay my leg up on the bed or anything just to lay it up so that the swelling can go down. I couldn't
mhm.
even climb into bed at times. Like I
Wow.
was scared because my knee, like the pressure of the kneecap wanted to slide
Mm,
out of place and I felt it.
mm,
And it
mm,
was
mm,
just so, I mean, I literally cried,
mm,
just cried about it. And then like I also dealt with muscle spasms too at times. So
mm,
I get those not a lot, but I get
mm.
them every now and then, and it's just I'm just so tired and done with
Yeah.
like all this pain.
Do you sleep? If you don't, you should. Do you sleep with a pillow between your legs?
No,
You're gonna need to, or like a
okay,
booster. You're gonna need a booster, like to separate your knees from each other. um, and it's gonna help that area. I sleep with a booster. I put it between my legs to keep my spine a certain way from my hips turning because of my leg is going like squishing against the knee, and it affects my hips in a certain way that messes with my spine. So when you separate it, you're gonna need it more for to remove it from that contact with your other knee, and
okay,
that little space is going to help you out on the long run. So
okay,
if I was you, at Amazon they sell it. Like it's a, I have it on my bed. I might as well come and show you. It's a cushion, and it's like an oval, and you slide it between your legs. Do you sleep face up?
I sleep sideways. I can't sleep
Okay,
on my back or on my
good,
stomach or anything like
good.
that.
Sleep on your side. That'd be great for the booster. Make sure you put it sideways, of course, and sleep like that with it. And
Okay,
you'll get used to it, and you'll sleep better with it. You're gonna notice yourself waking up at night and putting it back on because it'll slip out. It's gonna
okay,
make your knee feel better,
okay,
especially after you have surgery. You're gonna thank me.
okay.
Because it's you don't want the knees touching each other, and you need that comfort there.
Yeah.
You know, because it's gonna suck. But I know that feeling. I know the surgery. I had it. I have to get my left knee also worked on, but I'm holding off on it because it hurts every now and then, not all the time. So I want to make sure once it's hurting all the time, then I'll get it worked on. But like that right knee, I know that feeling, and you're gonna need to have surgery on the knee.
Okay.
Yeah, and try to get it done early 2023. Get it done early 2023. That the doctors, they're gonna have to come to a decision to get it done. So because it's gonna take you a while to recuperate from that.
Okay.
And once you get, and then you're gonna have a lot of physical therapy too, and a lot of the strengthening. It's gonna be a physical therapy is gonna be a pain in the butts, and it's gonna suck. It's gonna suck. That's the worst part. I think that's the worst part of the whole thing. Like the surgery and all that stuff. That's a tickle in the pickle. It's the physical therapy that's gonna, you're gonna be like but it's gonna
Okay.
help out. It's gonna help out in the long run. It's gonna take months, but once your knee is good, you're gonna be good.
Okay.
Yeah, your knee's gonna be good. But just remember, other things are gonna start happening. So
Okay.
just keep that in mind. It's just once the knees that knee is fixed, something's gonna pop up, and it's gonna want your attention. It always happens. Always, your body is just, it's like a torch. It tortures you, like you're being tortured by your body.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, leave me alone. Like, I want to be left
Mm.
alone. Leave my body alone. But it just happens. It happens. And
um,
that needs to get done.
do you see anything going on with my neck on this left side of my neck?
I've been having this pain on my neck, but it could be me because I have physical therapy today and they
Okay.
worked on my neck. So, but I do feel it in the front here on the neck.
Yeah, it's
Um,
right here. It's right there on the side, like
mhm,
right here, like right by the
mhm. I can
like
feel it.
chin
I
area.
can feel it like in my jaw too. I can
Yeah,
feel like that right there too. You know,
yeah.
it's you need a lot of not a lot of love on. You got to give a lot of love to yourself. You know what I
Okay.
mean? So you're a very lucky person, and keep rolling with that luck. You know,
Okay.
'cause you don't want to be shit out of luck. Just keep being that lucky person, and happy go lucky too. Um, enjoy life. You're gonna be 45. Come on, it's
Okay.
you're gonna be good. It's just it's gonna be challenging. And that's it. And you get through it. It just makes you a stronger person. And once you get it done, you're gonna be like so happy. You're gonna
Okay.
be happy. Trust me, you're gonna be happy. It's just the physical therapy is just gonna be a pain in the butts.
Okay.
Yeah, always is, always is. They're gonna put these. They're gonna put like ultrasound on your knee, and they're gonna want to put certain creams and stuff. But then it feels weird when they put the ultrasound. It's just a vibration. It's gonna make you're gonna start laughing because it's ticklish. Okay, so
Okay.
it's like it's gonna make like with me, pain makes me laugh.
Okay.
And but it's like it's a funny pain, like on that knee. But when they do it, and when they clean it, they're gonna clean it out and stuff, and you'll see the stitches and stuff like that, and I can see it. Like I can see the work on it. But
Okay.
when the work is done, once they do that surgery and you get the physical therapy, and once you start getting back on a normalness of walking, you're gonna feel the difference, and it's gonna feel so much better.
Okay.
Yep. It's gonna take a while. It's gonna take that 2013. You gotta the sooner you get it done, the better. But it's like I say, the physical therapy. Mm,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, that's the cancer part. The cancer, it's like enjoy life. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
cancer, cancer's a bitch, and she likes to come back.
Yeah.
It's like I got rid of you. You know what I mean? And like, no, I'm back. And like, oh Lord, I gotta deal with this shit again. Do I gotta throw you out again? It's like, yes, throw me out, because you don't want that shit. So it's like every single time, there's always some shit coming up. So
Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
gonna have some shit come up on you.
Okay.
So, but enjoy life. You're 45. Enjoy. Your birthday's coming when a few days.
The 17th.
The 17th. Oh
Yep.
boy, no wonder that number came up before on another reading for someone. The 17th. It was more for December 17. For that person. And
Oh wow.
now you are the 17th of November. So it's like maybe I could have my friend Amber when she in the future she typed something in the chat, and I was like I was talking about my story, and she said that's horrific. I'm like, yes, I know. We could help you do a reading, and get more answers, especially your chart, Alex. When I get him back on here, I'll ask him to help me out on it.
Okay.
A few people who can run your chart, and also have another psychic do a tarot reading for you.
Okay.
And uh, they're really good. Um, I'm good. I'm more of the, like I said, I'm more of the empath part. Like
Okay.
I see things, hear things, and stuff like that. Those are my gifts. I can read the tarot decks and all that stuff, and give you the story, but my mind is just see things and processes that way, and I just repeat what I see,
Okay.
you know. And it's I got this pain in my head. Do you get a lot of headaches?
Huh?
Do you get headaches?
I had one yesterday.
Yeah, because I feel this pain in my head, like in the top of my head.
Yeah, I had one right here. It was right up in here, and then it was
Yeah,
right
you said.
here, like in my
Yep.
eyes yesterday.
Yeah, like
And
right here.
I slept, but I had when I went to sleep, I didn't have a headache. When I woke up, I had a severe headache because
Mm-hmm.
I had a nightmare, and
Mm,
I felt like whatever I don't know. It just felt so real. Like it just felt super real. So when I woke up, I'm like thinking
mm,
I'm in my nightmare, and it was
mm,
like my eyes started hurting. I mean, it was real bad, and then like right up in my temple, all the way across my forehead. It
mm.
was just so painful yesterday. So I get them here and there, but not that often.
All right, it's gonna be coming often.
Yeah.
So just keep track of it. Keep track of your headaches because
Okay.
you're gonna have to let your doctor know eventually about them.
Okay.
Just document it if you can. When you do get it, put it in a little book, a paper or something. Just write down the day and the time you got it, and see how frequently it happens from time to time,
Okay.
and let's see where it's at. Because I've been feeling like this headache been coming on and off with you, and
Yeah.
it's progressively gets bad at times, like really bad at times.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like yeah, because I can feel it.
Mm. Wow.
Mm,
Mm.
that's and and it's in the I can feel the where it's at in the brain too, like inside
Yeah.
where it's at. It's just
Because I was actually telling my friends, I was telling my kids that too. I was telling my kids, and it just felt like somebody took like their hand or something hard, something super hard, and it was just hit me right in like all up
mm,
in my face area, like my
that's why I was having this
eyes.
pain. I was like up here in my head. I was like having because my hat is like this, so
Yeah.
I have my hand on right here, and that's just because the lid it comes up a little bit, so it's the pain is in here, and it's just very aggressive pain,
Yeah, and
and
it
it's
was bad
like
yesterday. It was
okay,
bad.
monitor it, monitor it, um, and then you may have to speak to your doctor about it. 'Cause
Okay.
I feel like it's gonna be a little frequent with you. It's gonna, but we need to monitor like how frequently it is and how often you get it, and it's gonna help with trying to get some medical help for that too.
Okay. Lord have
Cause
mercy.
yeah, I know it's overwhelming. I feel your energy. I feel when I connect with people, that's what's best with me as an empath. I start feeling people's energy and feel their pain and feel their what's going on.
Wow.
It just happens that yeah, it's amazing. It's cool. It's very unique.
Yeah,
Like
but it's like it's scary as
yeah, it is.
also as well because it's okay. It's coming off of another human being
Mm-hmm,
and projecting onto you as you
mm-hmm,
feeling all these pains and
mm-hmm,
in different areas, and especially with me, like I with
mm-hmm,
all the health issues that I've been having and dealing with over a certain amount of time, and even like it's been stemming from it seems like it's been like from 2017 to all the way until now. That's been a couple of years, and it's like all these different things have been it's been not just one thing here. but it's been
Mm-hmm.
multiple things that's been happening and within a certain amount of time, and
Mm-hmm.
it's still going on. Like things are not really getting back to normal. Things are getting worse. They're
Mm-hmm.
progressing. Like the knee hasn't actually gotten any better. Um, like my shoulder hasn't even gotten better. It's been, I can still reach, I can still like straighten it out, but that right there locked on me back and around the same time I had the cancer and all this other stuff, and I had the and the problems with my knee. So it was like it was definitely, and it's still going to be a continuously a domino effect, because every single time I turn around, it seems like since I turned in my 40s, it seems like everything has been falling
Mm-hmm.
apart.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? So it's like it's just crazy. I'm even scared to even get into my 50s.
Yeah, yeah, it's gonna challenge you that way. It's doing the same with me. Like I'm in my 40s, and
Okay.
like I know those pains and aches, and I'm feeling what you're going through, and I know, it's
Yeah.
like it's crippling at times. So,
Yeah, it's very crippling at times because
hmm
it's like you can't do. Oh, hold on. I just got a cramp in my side right now.
mm,
Like in the upper part of my
hmm
stomach, right on
hmm
right where my rib cage.
mm,
Hold on for a second.
hmm okay, just concentrate and just breathe. Like exhale, like inhale, just focus,
So,
just make that pain. You can make it disappear. You just gotta concentrate on it. You can put your hand on it and just you can put your hand on that area where it's hurting and just apply a little pressure and just tell it to go away, tell the pain to go away.
go away.
And and listen to yourself saying it. This pain needs to go away.
Go away, please go away. It needs to go away.
It's kind of like a cramp, but it's like a pain in that. It's kind of like it's a pain in that rib cage area inside. I can feel it. It is painful.
Mm.
It'll go away. You know what sucks when it happens in your back.
Oh wow.
When you get that same pain like that in your
Yeah.
back, oh, it's a pain. I
Oh
got it
my.
today.
I could just imagine if it was in the back area, because it's already in my side, like in my rib
hmm
cage. So I
hmm
could just imagine. Oh, that pain. Oh my
Yeah, you
goodness.
definitely gotta lay down. So you gotta,
Please go away.
you deserve it. You could go lay down. Um, you might need to rest and just lay on your side, and just that pain will go away. It's just focus on it. It's time for you to lay down. Yeah, you gotta lay down.
Okay, it's loosening up now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely loosening up now. But there's been times when they'll go right back to tensing.
hmm
Get back up and start back up again, and then they'll go
Yeah.
away, try to go away, and then they'll come back for a couple more times before it completely goes away.
Yeah.
Because I've had this before.
What you need to do is lay down and lay down on your side and concentrate in that area, and then at least 20 minutes, 15 minutes, just to lay down, not for you to lay down and stay there the whole night. just
Yeah.
Yeah, just lay down for a few minutes, just calm that area down, because you've been
Okay.
standing up and you're putting that gravity force into that area, and you're gonna start feeling more and more like pain there. So if you lay down, you lay on your side where it's happening and just let it calm down.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you can always come back, Michelle. You're more than welcome. You have open door policy here. when I have other psychics come on, and whenever Amber comes on in the future, I'll have you come on and we'll do a tarot reading for you. But for right now, you need to lay down.
Okay.
Yeah, just for a little bit. Just give it like 15 minutes. I'm
Okay.
not going anywhere. I'm still here. If
Okay.
you want to come back on, you're welcome to come back on. But please take the like 15 minutes.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Thank you so much for everything that you have done for me.
Oh, you're welcome. You're
Oh,
welcome. It's like we'll be doing more for you in the
okay.
next. Okay.
Mhm.
Awesome. Hopefully, I'll
I
see you later
appreciate
on.
it. Okay.
No, you're welcome.
All right.
All right. Bye bye.
Yep. You too.
So, what an awesome. Michelle was so awesome. Like, I know those pains. So, I know what she's talking about. I had 8 surgeries on my stomach. Okay. All around my stomach. And my knee, my freaking neck, my eyes. I've had my throat. Like, I had so many surgeries. Okay, so I know when that pain like that happens, I know she needs to go lay down for a little bit. Because I used to do that. I had to go lay down and I had to put a pillow between my legs and just lay down. 15 minutes, just get a break. She will be.
No, every time I masturbate, that's what I do.
What happened, Abby?
So every time I have to masturbate, that's what I do when I masturbate.
What?
You know what I'm talking about when you're playing with yourself?
Oh, Lord.
I would put it between my legs like you were directing Michelle there. So I was listening all the time, but I was kind of half sleeping. Sometimes when my neck is in pain, because I will get certain kind of pain attacks from entities, because or rather just rather be doing, sometimes I'll be feeling the pain, and I do that for different reasons, like what you're talking about when you kind of cushion between your legs so that your spine don't hurt as much when you're moving it, because when it's a
Yeah,
certain position.
you have to put it. It's for support. It's to support your spine. Like I do it to separate my knees because I can't sleep with them touch each other. Because I got used to it when I started doing it. You get really used to it, and you go adapted to having that pillow between your knees, and it helps align your spine. It keeps your spine more straighter because your legs they kind of like they go down like in a little V, but that little pressure of you pushing downwards manipulates your hips a little bit, and it manipulates your spine, and it causes your spine in time to be a little bit off. So it's kind of like an alignment. You're putting like it's like braces, like on your teeth to straighten it out. You're just putting this pillow between your legs, and it helps your spine gets even. But yeah, pain sucks. Trust me, I know. Pain sucks. And having pain all throughout your life, it's like it really sucks. Like I've been dealing with it for 11 years, and it's more of a nuisance than anything. I'm getting hungry.
Yeah.
Let me write this text out.
I'm going to smoke my pipe, I got me some of my medicine up in there.
Yeah, I'm not gonna stay on too long. I'll probably wrap up the show like around. Let's see who comes through. I'll shoot for 6 p.m. If anybody comes through and stuff like that, then I could possibly do a little bit later. But because I wanna eat something. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I didn't eat. Remember, I came from after my physical therapy, and I came home, and I didn't really eat lunch. So hungry. Yeah, I might wrap up the show at 6 o'clock, so that way I did a 3.5 hour show, a little bit more than 3.5 hours, and I could go have a nice dinner, a relaxed dinner, and I'm gonna be on tomorrow, probably early. I think the late nights I can leave it maybe for the weekend. Some weekends and some weekends no. Like it'll be a rotating type of thing for the weekend. Um, there'll be a time that I'll be able to do a late show. I think I'm good for late shows because I get other people from around the world that like to join, and it's always interesting to hear people from around the world. It's amazing. It's cool. Um, Especially meeting other psychics from around the world. That's even much better. I enjoy those conversations, and when they participate also in helping out others, it's just makes it more amazing. Um, and I know they're out there, and they'll be coming. They will be coming. Um, I'm tired today too because I didn't sleep good last night. So that's why I kind of want to wrap it up early because I went to bed late. I thought yesterday was Saturday. It was Sunday. The whole time I thought it was Saturday. I'm like, man, I've been off. I've been off for a while. So maybe this full moon, this blood moon eclipse, um, we could get over it already because it's just throwing me off with my days. Um, but I want to get to bed early today and get a good rest because I am tired from physical therapy. But tomorrow I could come on a little bit more earlier. I could always start the show at 11 a.m. and go throughout the afternoon and do like a good maybe 5 hour show. I could probably do tomorrow. I need a new chair too. I'll be getting a new chair for the holidays. So, let me write this message. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up. Yeah, so we got 18 minutes. You can talk to me for 18 minutes, Albie. Go for it. I paid the scratch off. I didn't win shit.
Oh, damn, no.
You never know. Sometimes, I didn't scratch off the bonus cash. And watch, I end up winning. I don't think so. Yeah. Nope. I got a star. No, if it had a cash amount, then you win that cash amount. But
Good Android games that you can really make good money out. You gotta go to your Google App Store.
I be going to these when I play my scratch offs. I don't go. I try to go for the $20 tickets and play $100 worth. Get 5 tickets and then just see what happens. Most of the times you end up losing or just winning $20. But there's times that you get lucky and you can hit for like 250. You can win $500. You can win millions of dollars if it's the right ticket. But I tend to play like the $20 tickets, because I play like 3 at a time. Play 3 like $60, anywhere between 60 and $100. You can do it. You can do it like once a month, like that, and try to win something. Like it'll be nice to play 100 and then win 500. So those are good wins because you're gaining $400 more. You got your money back and you got $400 more. So, and that's playing $100. So I play if I have extra money. I usually play and see what happens. But sometimes those scratch offs, it all depends on. It's not really luck. It's just if the vendor brings in the right tickets, and you so happen to wanting to buy a ticket, and then you get the right ticket, and you scratch it off, and you become, you get more than expected, and that feeling of joy of winning, it's very addictive. And not only that, but it's a very strong energy, especially if you win the Powerball. You win the Powerball, the Mega Millions here in the United States. It's like your whole life changes. Everything, you're getting taxed more. You got to remember that you're going to be taxed more. Make sure you save money for taxes because they tax the winnings, even though you pay your taxes up front, and you get all that money, half, you get $1 billion, you got to pay still taxes on that 1 billion. Even though they took out from the 2 billion you win, they're still going to tax you. So you got to invest your money, properly. I would put $800 million in investment and just put it in the market and just let it ride in the market. 200 million, I could live with 1 million. I'll just keep 200 there just to have it there. But there's no way in hell that I could spend that crazy amount like that. I mean, no. I will just let that money either. I was just, put 900 million in the market, and I'll just keep 100 million. 100 million, I can buy me a couple of properties. I could be okay with 100, and I think that's too much. I think that's way too much. Hi, Sunny girl. How you doing? Hey, Amber. That's criminal. Well, what's criminal? What did I do? No, just like, but that's a lot of money. And then the government steals half of the money. They from $2 billion, you're only gonna get 1 billion, and then after that 1 billion, they're gonna tax that money. The government's gonna tax that money. So it's like, it's not taxable. Like that money's big time taxable, and you're put into a category that like of a billionaire. So you got to invest your money. I would just put all 900 million into the market and just let it ride. And when it's the right time, you could even be more than a like billions. You're gonna have multi billions if you do that. If you put 900 million to the market and you just let it sit there for like 10 years, and you're young and you win the lottery that early in age, you know how many billions you will have. You'll be. Oh man, how you think Elon Musk made this money? How you think all these billionaires make this money? Like, they rode the market, and they made a lot of money off of the market. With tech stocks and all different types of stocks. Like these Elon Musk, that's how he made his money. And the dude just bought Twitter, which it makes me now want to join Twitter because I feel like it's going to be a little bit more free speech, a little bit. Like you're not going to get in trouble, so much trouble on Twitter. Hopefully, once it starts changing, hopefully it becomes like Rumble. Where Rumble you could speak and not have to worry and not worry about being censored. Like YouTube censors so much, so much. And it's funny because they censor one channel, right, of mine, but the very next channel that I have, my secondary channel, nothing, no penalties, no nothing on that channel. Like, I have the same videos on both channels, but yet one channel gets punished and the other one doesn't. So, you know what I mean? It makes you go, does it make sense? Hell no. Double taxing. Hell yeah, Amber. If you're a billionaire, oh man, you better make sure you invest that money in the market, and that way it'll pay for
This
itself.
is why, this is why I stick with decentralized money, because I shouldn't have to pay taxes as a native Indian, but they'll be recognized as our Indian bloodline. But anyways, getting back to what I'm saying, this is why I'm into cryptocurrencies, the decentralized money.
Okay, if you win the lottery, right? You win this Powerball, 1 billion. If you pump in $900 million into cryptocurrency, I could like become multi-billionaire
Yeah.
in no time.
Wow.
Like, that's how sick. Like, oof. And it's like that's how these big billionaires made their money. How you think Warren Buffett, like, and not only him, but Elon Musk and the Facebook dude, the robot Zuckerberg. It's they had their ways with the market and made their money a certain way and ended up creating really good ideas. Facebook at one time was a great idea. Now it's a nightmare. I don't trust Facebook at all. I never did. I I think I'll never will, unless Facebook is sold and it becomes Elon Musk's Facebook and bringing more freedom of speech to Facebook. Without being censored on Facebook, I think would be really good. Um, YouTube needs to also, someone needs to buy YouTube. Like, it's gonna cost a lot of money. I think to buy YouTube, it'll be it's gonna be a lot of money. It could be over $100 billion to maybe because YouTube is far bigger than Twitter, and Twitter went for 44 billion. I mean, what company can cross the $100 billion, like, and YouTube is really big. Who would want to pay $100 billion? I'd be throwing up if I had that money. $100 billion, come on. You could buy countries with that money. You could buy your own country.
Yeah.
BLW79. Can you get a reading? Yeah, sure. You have to come on the show. I don't trust Facebook either. Yeah, I never trusted Facebook. There was something about it. I felt like they were tracking like the individuals that are on Facebook. Government's definitely on your ass on Facebook. They constantly watch your pictures. They watch everything you put up and do and say on Facebook. Like, you are monitored. You know, and that's the biggest problem with Facebook, because they were selling individuals information behind your backs. They would get your data and sell it to third parties. And that's what Facebook is going through hell right now. And they're losing a lot of subscribers. Like, everyone's having an exodus off of Facebook. Facebook is losing billions and billions of dollars. So what's the I don't even know where Facebook is at in the market. Let me see if I can find out what's the value of Facebook right now in the market. I'll find out right now. Because I need to know where it's trading at. Okay, it's trading at $96.72. Facebook has definitely taken a dive.
Wow.
Let me see this year. Yeah, this year it has taken a big dive. From January until now, it's just been downhill. Like, let's see. Yeah, it's been taking a hit, man. It has its moments that it climbs up, like throughout the day and stuff like that. But the long term, like a year out, and I can look at the year, 5 years, and then I can look at the max. Facebook has taken a big hit this year. A big hit this year. And that's the past 3 years. This is 5 years. The max years. Yeah, it's taking a really big dive. It's like a free fall. It feels like once you jump off the cliff on the top of the mountain, it's that free fall. Yeah, but who will buy Facebook? That's the second question. It's like, if you're gonna buy Meta, like Facebook, that's another company that could reach. It's gonna has to be close to 100, not 100, but maybe 80 billion to buy Facebook. You know, their market, their stocks are trading 96.72. Twitter stocks, when Elon Musk bought it, was close to like 53, and he bought that company for 44 billion. So this will probably be double of what Twitter is. Now, if the market keeps crashing, then that's not good.
Market's about to crash anyways.
Yeah, of course, because the people in the White House are not the brightest. But yeah, BLW79. If you want a reading, come on to the show. I'm gonna be wrapping it up. If you want, it'll be better. Listen, BLW79. It'll be better if you come on tomorrow, because I'm gonna be having dinner and I'm gonna be stepping out. So I'll be back on tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern time. So that'll be like around what, 8 o'clock West Coast time, I believe. That's early. I'll be your coffee mate. I'll be your coffee mate. Early morning coffee for those on the West Coast, and I'll come on at 11, and I can do like a 5, maybe a 5-hour show, 5-6 hour show, and that way I could take the evenings off to rest and stuff. But with that said, yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up.
Okay.
I got it to 6. I did 3 hours and 45 minutes. So that's good enough time for today because I'm tired. So I'll definitely catch everyone tomorrow. Everyone have a great evening. Enjoy yourself. That's my advice to everyone. Enjoy yourself. Love life. Love yourself. And if you want to eat something and go out to eat instead of cooking, go out to eat. Go ahead and eat and enjoy your life. Enjoy the food. Enjoy your company with your loved ones. With that said, I'll catch you, Albie, and everyone on the flip side. Bye-bye.
Okay, Derek.